And welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield. As always, we are off. Alright, we are off to explore the new regions and explore the new game. I have not even logged in yet, in case there's anything special. I don't think there will be just logging in, but just in case. Welcome to the stream. A bunch of you are already here. Welcome. It looks like the sound, we're good with the sound. Hopefully everything looks good. We're set. Let's have a good stream, my friends. Thank you for being here. So it's a Wednesday. It's kind of a weird day for the expansion to be released, but they usually do that so they can have a little bit of chance before the weekend. You know, kind of test things and make sure there's no little issues is kind of what I think they do that for. But it is kind of nice because it still lets us plan some of our fun events on the weekend too. Hello, welcome Epic Kingdoms to the stream. All right, I don't know if Odie is still here. What's up? People who left comments. We are set and ready to go, and I'm actually going to, it's raining in the game. I'm gonna turn off that AC because it's a bit loud in the background there. Hope you guys have a nice drink, relax, enjoy. Ah, delicious. All right. Well, we are in Middle Earth again. Let's go ahead and check. I did the update. It only took about 20 minutes for the update, but I mean, that's a pretty decent size update still. So let's see if we got anything new with the map. So first thing I see is, yes, King's Gondor has been updated, because you remember this was blurred previously on the left side. So this has now been updated, so we can now go through King's Gondor. Today, I'm not sure. I finished the chapter, so let's see if we are correct. Oh, we are correct. The second one is here. So a few people were thinking that it would be here for the new chapter. So I actually, a LOTRO adventure, you're going to see this later. You'll see this after this stream in the next few days. But I did a few LOTRO adventures doing chapter 1 to finish it on this character to kind of get ready for the expansion, to make sure. And she is right. She is here.
Time of peace,
I thought this who would be the person that gives it. And also, I think I did a shout out to Louis7. He did a prep video for it. He also thought that you'd probably need to get chapter 1 done, so chapter 2 would be from her. Which is, we were all correct. So, very cool. That's usually what they do. They end with a character and then an expansion comes out. It's usually going to be on that same character for the next thing. So, we're basically now, today, I kind of want to just explore though. So it says let me here, down here at the bottom. All right, so let's see here. Central Gondor. How do we get to, oh, there we go. Okay, so look, I'm covering it. See the button? There's a new button right here, right? Down here at Harondwaith. Aha, look at that, a whole new map, guys. All right, so we have the Shield Islands. All right, got the Shield Islands there, and Umbar here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the Shield Islands. Let's look at that. Wow, look at that. We have an island chain in LOTRO, you guys. It's so cool. Okay, we're gonna explore that today. That's what we're gonna do today. All right. There's to get around. You have the dock masters, like they do. They added those in a few years back for like Evendim, right, in a few places with rivers. But of course, we need them. We are going on the ocean. The ocean, haha! In real life, I live very near the ocean. I like the ocean. I even have like my, I didn't even think about this until just now, but I got kind of dressed up for the stream, and this is kind of a ship's captain's vest. It's even got the buttons that have the anchors on them. So, I didn't think about that until just now, but I guess I'm themed for today, for the Mariner. Umbar. Wow, look at the Umbar city, it's huge. Oh man, we're gonna have a lot of fun exploring today. Where else can we explore? This is gonna be a lot. So, it pretty much looks like, to me, that we have Umbar, the city. Oh, look at that, we'll go up, there we go. Another map goes up, right click. We have the entire peninsula here, I think that's what you call this, right? Where the bay comes in of Umbar. That is cool, you guys. Drinking a Pepsi. Nice, Epic Kingdoms. Nice, nice. All right, so we got a lot of fun exploring to do today, guys. I hope you're ready. Don't forget to smash the like button if you're watching this as a video or the stream right now. I'd appreciate it. Let people know that we're here exploring today. So we have basically the Shield Islands, then this area. And is there anything else? I'm trying to hover to see if there's any other buttons. Doesn't look like it, but we have plans, I see, for more small expansions or a big expansion in the future with more down here, which is exciting with this whole new map added here. So it seems like what we got is they've updated basically the central and southern Gondor, right? So that we can go and look for look at the new areas once we're in. Here it's King's Gondor has been updated, which is technically the time after the Return of the King book, right? So Elisar and Arwen are now King and Queen of Gondor, right? So we can explore through here a little bit, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight to like figure out how we get the Shield Islands quick. Good morning, Neek. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So we are going to move. So again, all of this has been opened up, so this is higher level stuff. It's gonna look different too. We might want to just follow the chapter together here on the stream because it probably will bring us to traveling to Umbar. Yeah, Dol Amroth, King's Gondor, the Dockmaster. We might be able to just go straight to the Dockmaster and take a ship. I'm not sure if we're allowed to until we finish the chapter, though. I'm not sure. And also, look at that. Look how nice this map is. This area has totally been redone. The Cape of Belfast, remember, is the original. That's the homestead. That my house is right there somewhere. But yes, my friends own that one island out there. Let's go ahead and accept this quest and see where it takes us just right now. And then we'll follow it and we'll try to get to the Shield Islands. That's the goal. We want to explore. I don't want to take up too much of our time. It is morning in the game, so I planned that to have daylight in the game. So I would like to try to get there as soon as possible. Let me go ahead and accept this.
Even in time of peace, Gondor is wide, and travel will take some time.
After all, the king desires to speak with as many of his folk as he can, doing whatever might be done to ease their burdens after the war. Speak with him inside, and learn what he wishes to accomplish in Imloth Melun before continuing his journey. Alright, we're talking to Aragorn. Alright, here is King Aragorn, or Elisar. Alright, here he is.
I too am concerned about the kindred of the coins.
Zollin, but whatever power now controls Umbar is beyond the bay. We must first see to the well-being of our people, while we have the time to do so. Already we have come to some of the deepest wounds inflicted by the War of the Ring. The Lady Vanella, I always have troubles with this name. Venelis dwells here in sorrow. She is the widow of my fighting companion Forlong, who perished on the Pelennor, the Pelennor Fields battle, you guys remember, right? Her grief is twofold, for she also survives another, her brother, Denethor, victim of Sauron's manipulations. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is the sister of Denethor? I did not realize that. Cool. Arwen has taken one of the healers who accompanies us, and the two of them have gone to speak with the lady, again, Venelis. Will you attend them and learn if my queen's admirations have eased her sorrow? The hall of the lady, okay, they're really making me learn her name, Venelis, is to the east. I'm gonna say it like that. All right, they make me say it over and over. There we go. And administrations, by the way. I read the big word. I read it too fast, the big word. All right. Enter the hall. Where is the hall? So we're going to see a lot of other players on right now. Probably, even though this is technically right when it comes out in the middle of the week. So these are all the, we'll say the hardcore who had time off from work, probably, too. Made time off for work. Yeah. I'm able to do this early for you guys because I know a lot of people later are going to be like, oh, you know, I'm glad you did it, but I couldn't make it for Wednesday afternoon. Totally get it. Don't worry. This weekend we'll do another stream exploring it again, probably. That's my thoughts. Okay. We need to enter the hall. Where is the hall? Okay, is it inside of the Tower Guard house? East of the Tower Guard house. Okay. Huh, why don't I see it on the map here? Is it inside? Has anyone... Thanks, Sneak. Thanks for the super sticker. I appreciate it. What's up, Jaffer? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna try to get to Umbar and the Shield Islands in this stream and explore them a bit. That's the idea. But we're gonna follow the chapter a little bit just because so we're not completely lost. All right. I was trying to find information on how to get to the. I think I need to go to Dol Amroth, and there's a new shipmaster which will take us to Dol Amroth or the Shield Islands. But yeah, I just all right. I just had to double check. So it says enter the hall. I don't see any open halls here, so it must not be in this building. It said it was east of this building, I think. All right, so we're gonna go east of this building. We'll use our great seafaring skills to get somewhere on land. Oh no, I don't know where to go. Just kidding. All right, so we got north, south, east, and west. So it should be somewhere over here. Let's get on our horse. I like that it's raining in Gondor today. I always love it when it's raining in the game, just like in real life. So very exciting. Is my character in water up there? What's going on up there with my character's thing? Do you see that? Is that? He's got like a little bubble. What's going on right there? Do you see that? Does it something to do with the cover thing? I just noticed that. Huh. It's not important right now. Moving on. All right. So east of the house. I'm assuming it's actually higher up. I'm assuming she's the great lady who was such a special. She's probably up here. I'm a little weird why the quest finder isn't showing where to go, but that's it's a minor thing. You all now know following me here on the stream. There'll probably maybe a little patch they'll do or something. I bet it's right here. Yep, there it is. That's where we're going. All right. Whenever someone's standing at the door, you know they're loading. Haha, I loaded faster. A leader of one of our kinships on the server. All right. The healer, Loreth, is deep in discussion with Lady Venelis. I'm calling her that name. All right, let's see. Oh, this is a cool-looking character. Look at this old lady.
I was just telling the
Nothing
Lady
wrong with that.
Venelis that all clouds will surely pass.
Oh,
Even in
Zollin!
times of grief.
I'm gonna have fun with this voice, guys. Here we go. Well, Zollin, I was just telling Lady Venelis that all the clouds will surely pass, and even in time of grief, there will be a new dawning, and the sun will shine out in the morn, such as you could never expect in the nighttime, when all had seemed darkest. It is true that these have been sorrowful days, and many tears have been shed, but it is like I always say, there's a remedy for it, and just have to find the right one. And I learned a great deal about healing remedies when I was just a child in Imlith, Meluin. Yes, I grew up here, among all of these flowers. Did I ever tell you that? It is true. Why? When I was just a girl, I never expected to see much further than just down the hill, past the curve of the road. And wouldn't you know that I went on to dwell in Minas Tirith and in the houses of healing? There would be a great many alignments that you would take more than medicines, but also a soothing word or three. It is like I always say. That was a fun voice to do. All right, let's go ahead and talk with Valiant there. All right,
The queen and her healer, Eorith, mean well, but they can provide no healing for me.
mine is ordinary grief. This is not the sorrow of a woman whose husband marched to war and perished there, of that of a woman whose brother ruled a city and fell when it burned. The eyes of the lady Venelis shine with tears, but sadness alone does not line her face. Her expression is haunted, too, by guilt. Would that I had no part in it, then might I grieve as does the rest of Gondor, but I have done as they did not, for I dreamed of what would transpire, and I did nothing to prevent it. It is as if I put the axe in the hand of he who slew my that's her husband, by the way, or cast the torch that set aflame the city walls behind which my brother Denethor perished. It is as if Venelis, did these things by failing to prevent them. Okay. Well, we're very sorry about that. Let's talk to Arwen real quick here. Lady Arwen, what do you have to say?
Not all dreams have the meaning you give to them, Venelis.
But my people know well that something's weird with that wording. But my people know well that some there are to whom, there we go, the Valar grant the gift of foresight. Gift, I say. But, if so, it must be an unwelcome one. Valinor nods unhappily, and Arwen briefly takes her hand. None disbelieve you, sweet woman. Your dreams came to pass in the same way you foresaw, and great is the pain to grief, especially when the grieving must begin before the loss is suffered. But to think you might have prevented what the Valar showed to you, can you really believe it might be so? Does the Lady Imoth Meluian stand among the ranks of such as they? The expression of guilt on Valinor's face disappears, replaced with shock. Arwen continues. Of course not, my dear. Let me help you with this burden. Zollin, take this bowl and fill it with water from one of the fountains outside the hall. All right, give me the bowl. Thank you. All right. Then add to it some of the water that falls from the heights in the northwest reaches of Melunin. This will help you to soothe the mind of Lady Venelis. Yes, Lady Arwen, I'd be happy to help. All right, I'm just good. We'll give her a little bow here, like this. We'll role play here a little bit. All right, so we're gonna take this bowl and we're gonna fill it up. Here we go. Anyway, these are kind of cool little stories. All right, see Epic Kingdoms. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream there, Shire Hobbit. All right, we are gonna, so we have to fill up the bowl with water. Let's see, so there's a couple spots it says I could do that. I can't, I just use the fountain. Haha, haha, filling the bowl. All right, and then I need to fill the bowl from the falls in the northwest. Oh man, we gotta ride the horsey up there. All right, here we go. All right, guys, we're in it. We're doing it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So in the next, I would like to be there in the next like 20 minutes. We're gonna try to get the Shield Islands. I kind of wanted to follow the chapter a little so we didn't get confused. For everyone who just joined the stream, thank you for joining. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's I already showed the maps, but if you guys just want to see while I'm running here. So they've added the whole new, for King's Gondor, we've had the whole left side updated. So this is all for probably up to, level 140 to level 145-ish or something. By the way, there is the new XP down there. I didn't even look. I need only 16,908,000 for level 141. Then also, here is the Shield Islands. So here's the new map for Hardawaith. And then if we look here on the far left, we have the Shield Islands, which is awesome. And then we have Umbar right here, okay? And then that is the new map of kind of the area here, of the Cape of Umbar. So pretty exciting, and it seems like a lot of land to cover. I'm not sure we'll cover the whole thing on this, but my goal is this stream is to at least get onto the Shield Islands and kind of explore a little bit in the next couple minutes here. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you're here, and you forgot to like it. Well, you should do that because it helps us out. Also, I didn't realize how themed I was. I wore this today to look official, and then I realized this is like a captain's vest. And there's a Mariner class out, which I'm not playing my Mariner class. I'm playing my main character, but I do have a Mariner that's level 140. So we will cover that later on the channel. But anyway, yes, it's good to have you all here. And I need to just, I want to just ever so slightly change that camera. There we go. All right, so here's where we need to get water for Arwen and the Lady Venelis, or whatever her name is. All right, gonna get some water out of this beautiful river here. All right, we got it. Return with this ceramic bowl filled with water. I'm really glad in this quest they didn't make you carry a bowl of water and not be able to ride your horse, because that drives me crazy, those quests. So good for them. Gosh, there's so many of us here. Welcome, everybody. How many of you are playing? Like how many are you gonna play this sometime this week, the expansion? We just are we just here to have fun and watch, which is also great. That's also great. All right, I need to go back up this walkway here. So this area is technically somewhere you probably have seen if you've been playing the game recently. So this is the area right on the edge of the new area. So this is basically Central Gondor after the war, right? So the war just happened, the Battle of Pelennor Fields, the Black Gate, the ring is destroyed. This is I would assume this is maybe a month or two later, possibly in the time frame of where our character is. So we're out of the Return of the King book. We're in the appendices of the Return of the King book now, where LOTRO has taken some of the original lore that Tolkien did give us, and then they are adding on stuff that are respectful, mind you, that will fit in and mix with the story well. So only dabbed into LOTRO. Yes, that is fair. That is fair. Like I will tell you right now, LOTRO is a super fun game, and the free-to-play system is great, so it's fun. Try it. But LOTRO is an MMO, a classic MMO, okay, and it is a niche kind of genre. But I hope that even if you don't want to play the game yourself, that you will still subscribe to get some voiceovers and see some awesome Lord of the Rings stories through our channel. So, but I do recommend trying the game. I think it's worth it. I think it's a game. I think classic MMO, it's up there as one of the good ones. I actually found out I just found out this the other day. It's like the 5th most populated MMO. I was actually surprised. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed lower, but that's good. Or was it like, actually it might have been like 8th. But that's out of like 250 MMOs. So that's pretty good. Arwen's speaking in Elvish. I don't know what that means. Anyone know what that means? Thank you, Zollin. Arwen accepts the ceremonial bowl from you, taking care not to spill any of the liquid within. Oh, I spilled a couple on the way here with the horse. She pauses her hand over the water and speaks quietly. Oh gosh, can I speak the Elven? There it is. In hindon inin hin, ace setho hend, she says, and the hands the bowl to Lady Valinor. She hands it. She indicates the Lady of Losnarch should take a sip of the cool water. When Valinos has done so, Arwen smiles. My friend Loreth would tell you no remedy acts as quickly as we might wish, but I hope you will find the comfort you deserve. Grieve for your husband for long, and for your brother Denethor, but think not to carry the blame of what befell them. In that you are blameless, and the fault lies with Sauron, who wove it, or with the Valar, who thought such dreams might be of use to you. Okay. Cool.
Oh, is this elf magic, my queen?
The water is cool and refreshing, and even as it passed my lips, I confess I felt my burdens lift. I cannot thank you enough for your kind words and for your remedy. I will grieve for my family and kneeling, but you are right. If the dreams of Venelis were sent by the powers, none would think of her able to turn aside from them, or prevent the horrors so revealed. That would be, arrogance unbefitting the Lady of Losnarch, or indeed any woman of Gondor. Thank you for your aid, Queen Arwen, with the ritual of elf magic, Zollin. I appreciate it that you have done, and I will not forget it. All right, well, that was a sweet little story there. Okay, we helped her out. Cool, awesome. Let's go talk to Aragorn. Run. No more mushy stuff. It's time to go explore. Okay, but that was a sweet story. Let's go and talk to Aragorn, and hopefully he will send us off. Oh, our horse is doing the tail thing. I love this. It's so funny. Good translate. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, Offbeat. I appreciate it. Did my best there. I'm trying to do my best. I'm going to teach you guys. We're going to have on the lesson playlist here on the channel. We're going to work on some Dwarven because I can read and write in the basic version of Dwarven. I call it the basic version because it's like the one that's runed. It's runed. It's a Viking runes technically, but Tolkien used them as the Dwarven runes. Runed to English letter. I can read and write in that. I can't read direct Dwarven translation of Khazd-dûl. I'm practicing, but that's different. There's two different versions. One Tolkien used a lot was the simpler one, and then he also worked a little bit on the one that's been being built on by other people. Because obviously, he fully completed Elvish and a couple other things, but he didn't fully complete the Dwarven. But he put down a lot of the rules, so that's kind of cool. All right. I have an Elvish book, Odie. I have one on Elvish, but that was me just doing my best there on sounding out the Elvish. Making it sound elven. I've been around the block enough with that kind of stuff. And I mean that in a totally nice way. I guess that could be misconstrued, that saying, huh? All right. Aragorn
was able to provide some comfort to the Lady Venelis. I am pleased to hear it.
Arwen was able to provide some comfort to the Lady Anyos. Oh, he totally said it differently. I didn't know, so it's a silent V? Did he say, oh no, he said Vanios, right? All right, well, I was close then. Vanios, I am pleased to hear it, but it is no surprise to me. She has always had a rare talent for putting folk at ease, which is only one of the reasons for which I am glad she accompanies me on this tour of our kingdom. She left me little choice, of course, but it will do Gondor much good to see its queen. All right, let's see. Is this, Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Oh, this is new. Okay, this is a small thing, but it's new. The top one is the heavy armor. It has always been, unless I've missed it. I just got, yesterday I did chapter 1. The light armor is always at the top, then it's the medium, then it's the heavy. Almost always. It is reversed. It's light, medium, heavy. Not that that's a really big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Is this armor better? That armor is so much better than mine, so we'll probably be using that for now. So let's see what the other ones look like. Oh, dude, the medium looks good. The robes look very piratey.
Lady Venelis is not the only resident of Lothronach who grieves the loss of Forlong.
Forlong. He was a most popular figure, and treated all the folk of the lands within his governance as if they were his own children. Sometimes he treated me in this way, despite the difference in our ages. Oh, that's funny, because Forlong was really old compared to Aragorn, though Aragorn technically was older than him, but Forlong still treated him like he was a son, because the age difference in their looks. That's kind of adorable, actually. That's why I like that comment. Good old Forlong. They used to cheer. We fought together on more than one battlefield, Zollin, and he was always a true friend, and a big-hearted. Aye, and his frame grew to match. Good old Forlong. Alas for the war. The people of Lothronach will need to provide for themselves until another lord is raised to the station, and I doubt not they will, but it will take time to... Man, this old English way of talking, I love it. It sounds really cool, but for reading quickly and doing voiceovers, it's a little bit of a challenge. But it will take time to replace such a hole as Forlong leaves. Let us travel south to Arich and see what people there are to need. Okay, so we'll do that. That's one thing I always laugh at. I mean, I'm going to become like an expert at reading in like old styles of reading just through LOTRO. It's like someone's gonna be like, man, did you study that in college? I'm gonna be like, LOTRO. No, I was a music major in college and science things. But I just feel like that would be a good meme or joke. All right, so we're gonna go south here to the other place. Now we're on our way now, guys. We're on our way. Here we go. I wonder if that effect on my picture is supposed to be like a raindrop because it's raining outside and my character's wet. That'd be interesting. This is about the Corsairs. I am going to be playing my main, though. I'm playing Zollin. I think I already said that the other day on Discord. Going through the world. I will later play my my Mariner, too, of course. The new class. But I want to be on my main character for such a big event, you know? All right. This is a beautiful little town, though. I like the music. Do you guys like the music? I love the music. All right, so I need to get south. So I think we're gonna take the river. Give me a boat. I want a boat mount. Well, I don't think we, oh, well, that's a bummer. Oh, yikes. What have I done? I didn't know there was a grate. I didn't know it. Darn it. No orcs can swim upstream and get into their base? How clever. Dang it. All right. Oh, let's get back on our horse here. I should be able to get up on that bridge there. I'm glad they put this path here so that I can get back out of the water, because that would have been awkward. Wow, what a beautiful little melody this music is. It's so happy and upbeat. I love it. Oh yes, I have been advocating for water mounts in this game for 7 years, 8 years, before they added the Docks Masters, which I'm glad they added, mind you, back in Evanland. But now we have Dock Masters, obviously, to travel in this game. That'd be cool if they had a version that was like a scenic version of the Dock Master, where you could travel around the water, just being, you know, like a swift travel horse. All right, so. This is quite a fortress city. I did not realize. It's all right. We're almost there. Yes! So excited. It'll be so much fun. Hello, Rond. Welcome. Thank you guys, by the way, for liking the stream. If you didn't already like the stream, if you can, it'd be great to help out, because it really helps. Because for some reason with YouTube, it literally won't recommend it to some people if you don't like the stream. Like, even if they're subscribed. That is an awesome mount. Whoa. Look at this guy's mount. What? Where did he get that mount? Mr. Ringord, how do you get that mount? Dude, we gotta figure this out. I'll find out later. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. But, dude, that thing is awesome. It's got, like, lava armor. What the heck? So cool. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm being distracted. We gotta take a port down to Arnarch. Okay.
What can I do for you?
You can give me a swift travel. Thank you, madam. All right. Get on my not as cool horse, though. I like my Clydesdale. The new class is fantastic. I will just warn you right now, I'm on the guard. I'm on a Guardian, okay? So, for this stream right now. But I have a level 140 Mariner already, and I will be playing it on the channel. I just really wanted to play on my main character, Zollin, who's kind of like me, you know? My look. I wear... My friend a long time ago used to call this the whale armor. But it's not. But it's probably one of the coolest armor sets in the game, I think, personally. I just think it's really cool. Man, I'd love it if we got a little bit of a texture update. But it's an old armor set. It's from the original when the game came out. So I think it looks great still. It has gotten a little bit of updates. So the folk of our stare at King Elisar. Said the folk of Arnach stare at King Elisar and his traveling companions. Are these the people staring?
That is the king? What's he doing here in Arnach?
Doesn't he know he's supposed to stay in his tower? What's he doing here in Arnach? I don't think he's a very good king if he doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be picking berries and hunting deer to fill the storehouses. Now that men have come back from the war, he's not going to do that, surely. Watch Aragorn do that. All right, what's this lady say?
That is King Elisar. Oh, I would know him anywhere.
My family attended the royal wedding, stranger. Well, we were among the crowd, but even so, a great distance, I could tell King and Elf Bride would be so happy in each other's arms and would rule Gondor fairly and well. But I did not expect either of them to come to Arich. He is going to get mud all over his fine clothes. Oh dear, I am so ashamed. Oh, calm down, lady. It's fine. It's fine. Nice, madam. All right. There we go. Here are my dogs. They're so excited. King Elisar's here too. In the background.
Is that the king? What is he doing here?
Have you done something wrong, stranger? What could bring one such as he to our little village? Is he here to punish us? Have we suffered enough? Oh, if only Lord Forlong had returned from the fighting, he would speak to the king and tell him we have done all we should. Okay, they've all jumping to conclusions. I love this already, the story. This is an awesome story. Also, look at that background. It's beautiful back there. All right, King Elisar.
What do the folk of Arnach need us to do?
Zollin, you tell Elisar that some of the folk believe he is here to punish them, as kings and stewards rarely come to their village here before. But others plan to pick berries and hunt for game to fill the village storehouse. I am going to punish them. They and their lord did more than could be expected of anyone during these past few months. We will help them with their tasks, my friend. And when we move on, we will leave their storehouse filled. Is that clear enough? I think that'll work, Aragorn. Okay, so Aragorn's telling me to go and do this. Okay, all right, I see how it is. Yes, Aragorn, I'll do it. I give him grumpy adventurer look since we used to be adventurers together. Aragorn gives me the sly wink. Go do it, Zollin. It's a king's order. Grumpy Zollin dwarf goes off to do the chores. Now I see what Gimli feels like. All right, anyway, this is a fantastic. Guys, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. I see the likes have went way up. I appreciate that. This is a fantastic day in Middle-earth. I am running through a wheat field here. We are going to, we will try to get there soon. Again, I will not end, don't you worry guys, we will not end the stream until we are on exploring the Shield Islands a little bit. Now time-wise, it's noon in the game. I prefer to get there in the daylight, so I'm almost thinking maybe we will try to just go use the Dockmaster in a minute when we get back after doing this little thing. Because I think that this is gonna take up too much of our time and then it'll be dark by the time. Hey! You darken the game, not in real life. Come here. Bad lizard. How dare you try to stop me from picking my berries. All right, got it. That's one. 116. Oh, okay, all right, nice. We'll keep on leveling. I mean, we might, who knows what we'll end up doing. I think that this weekend, I want to definitely do some more exploring. So anyone who is the level cap that can get to the islands or Umbar is welcome to join in our kinship on CrickHollow if you're on CrickHollow. Or just here, you just come to the stream if you're not, if you're a little too low level right now. Let's see, where are the last berries? But we'll have some fun events. I think maybe we'll even have some like a kinship leveling thing, you know? We'll all kind of just hang out and be doing different quests. So, but that's kind of hard to do because I'm sure people want to play, so. I'm sure people have already been leveling that are actively playing in our kinship, so. I don't want to make people feel like they have to wait, so don't wait, just level. Level as fast as you can, guys. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the stories, but don't feel like you have to wait. We'll do events that we can do, like, you know, epic battles and exploring events and things like that everybody can do. It just makes it easier. All right, for the kinship events. Why can I not find these last berry bushes? Aha, berry bush. There it is. Oh, and I walked past another one. Maybe that's why. Oh, Elladan. I didn't know Elladan was out here. Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to talk to him in a second. Was I kind of... Oh, can I loot the same berry bush? There's another one over there. Oh, I see. It was supposed to bring you to... You were supposed to kind of do them in order to go to Eladon. I think if I were them with the quest tracker, I would have done 4 little dots with the rings to kind of guide people to go to him. Yeah, talk to Eladon. Yep. Okay, so now that we know Eladon is there at that berry bush, we'll talk to him. So again, this is Arwen's brother, right? This is Elrond's son.
This was my berry bush. No, it is fine.
This was my berry bush, Zollin. No, it is fine. The bounty of all these bushes will end up in Arnage storehouse. Mind not that I picked the finest berries from the bush before you arrived. While I chose to pick these berries, my sibling is more of a hunter and brought down a deer not far from here. Perhaps you can start preparing the meat to bring back to Arnage. The deer should be just to the southeast of here. All right. Wow, he looks really good. His character model has been updated. Eladon. Another player. Hello there. Okay. And also, let's see. I can also add on my perk things here. I'm gonna add my Destiny XP on here. Oh my gosh, I went in combat so I couldn't finish adding my Destiny. How dare you stop me from adding my Destiny? Ah! Okay, there we go. Problem solved. There we go. He said he was right over here somewhere. Oh, guys screaming at animals. Ah! I always love how the humans are like, just like, ah! The characters. It's good scream animations. All right, here's the slain deer. Wait, that thing is like beat up slain deer. The hunter who brought down the deer steps out from behind the rock. Oh, it's Arwen. I borrowed this bow from my brother Elrohir. I may be queen, but I think it is important for the folk of Gondor to see that I work to provide for them. As does my husband. Well, you might be going a little overkill here, Arwen. Will you return this bow and quiver to him while I finish preparing this meat? It has been some time since I had such a task, but I do know now how it is done. Elrohir will be somewhere within Arnage, working alongside my husband. Sure. We can do that. And then we're gonna go start exploring. We might skip the chapter here a little bit and go see if we can get to the Shield Islands with Dockmaster. Unless someone knows that I have to complete the chapter to get there. Does anyone know that? I can use fast travels to get around really quick though, so that we're not wasting our time, but where you pick the berries. Yeah, in Lorien, yeah. I feel like that's like an elven quest. Go pick berries. Where hobbits, it's like go help, farm my animals' chicken eggs, right? Those are like classics. Welcome everyone to the stream, by the way. A bunch of you just hopped in. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. That's how the likes go up. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right. Anyway, look how beautiful this area is. So we are going to go ahead and head over to the Shield Islands now. Oh, here's Elrohir. And Gimli. We got all of Aragorn's company here, including us.
Ah, I see my sister has finished with the bow and quiver I lent to her.
I hope she was not too disappointed not to bring down any prey. You tell Elrohir that Arwen is even now preparing the meat from her first faithful hunt, and he laughs. Even after so many years, she has the skill for it. I had thought reciting in Imladris these past years might have driven how it is done for her memory. Driven out. But I suppose it is not so. She need not prove it to me, though. Perhaps it is the folk of Gondor she thinks needs convincing. Anyway, thank you for your return of my bone quiver. All right. Oh, Aragorn's over here fixing the storehouse. What a champ. High King of Gondor and Arnor, literally like massive part of the known world, and he's over here repairing a barn house.
Thanks to our efforts, the folk of Arnach will be well provided for in the weeks to come.
I hope this will be comfort to them, and the memory of Forlong. Will you speak with Barnarnor and learn if there is aught else we can do before departing? Perhaps he will have news of the villages in the upper Lebanon that can guide our course. All right. We'll talk to this guy real quick.
We do appreciate the work you all have done for us. Of course we do.
It is just that, well, the folk of Arnich are a little uncomfortable with the king doing such labor. It is not unwelcome, they are just unused to such things. They have taken hard to the death of Forlong. If you encountered him in a tavern, he might buy ales for everyone in this place, and spin tales you couldn't help but believe, no matter how incredible they seemed. But he was one of us, good old Forlong. The king and his queen, our elf queen, they seem, well, intentioned, but it will take time for the people to warm to them. You understand. The king wishes to know of news of the Upper Lebanon. I have been in contact with Captain Imrahil of Imlandir, different name, Imlandir of Tumladin, and he says that the war is over and the refuge is emptying, but slowly. Other than that, I have heard little. All right. We finished by talking to King Elisar here. This is pretty fun. Gotta update the game. Yes, you do gotta update the game, guys. I don't know. I went with a softer pronunciation, Odie, but that's a good point. Aye, Baranos surely speaks truth. Tumladin must be emptying of refuge now that the War of the Ring has ended, and the people of Gondor return to their homes. I would like to hear now that proceeds, but perhaps we need not bring the company there in its entirety. I will go with the rest of the traveling party to Pelagar, but I ask that you journey first to Tumladin and speak with Captain Imladr. If he has need of you, do what you can to assist him in my name. When he can assure you that the situation at the refuge is well in hand, then I will see you again at Pelagar. I have much to discuss with Sirgon, as you know, and I would prefer to speak with him sooner instead of later. All right, cool. So, I don't know how much more work they're going to have us do going through all these villages to get to Pelagar down here. Oh, Pelagar, though, has a dockmaster. See, they want me to go over here, but I think, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you vote? Should we go and talk to him and just continue doing the chapter? Or do you want me to just try to go to the dockmaster? Can we get a vote real quick? I'm gonna start a little poll here. Hello, Andrew. Welcome, guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay. There we go. Boom. There's a poll, guys. Do your vote real quick so I know what everyone wants to do here on the stream live. I'm gonna let you guys choose since you're here live. Since you're here taking the time, we will decide our course of journeying.
What can I do for you?
All right. We've got like 100% for finish the story and then continue on. Okay. All right. We'll continue. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that sounds good. The story's pretty good. So Tumladin, and it's kind of fun. It's like the first time it's been out, so I can kind of do first voiceovers on it. It's kind of fun. We're gonna get, by the way, we will get to the Shield Islands in this stream and explore them. But I'm just yeah. And again, this weekend we could always do a stream dedicated to viewing the new area in daylight when we're there, right? I just wanted to do this all with you guys because I think it's kind of exciting to go through the new chapter and then like see the new area, take the boat or whatever to get there and be like, oh my gosh, there it is. So exciting. I've thought it'd be so cool to have this area for a long time. Trying to get my AC to turn on back there. I'm gonna get too hot in here. All right. Let's walk up and talk with this person real quick. So we're supposed to talk to Captain Imladir. All right, guys. So the people who voted, it's pretty overwhelmingly that you guys want me to just finish the story, and then we will walk, and then we'll get to the Dockmaster. We're probably pretty close already. I'm assuming this chapter 2 leads us like into the Shield Islands. That's what I'm assuming. So. So we are now in Tumladin, which is King's Gondor after the battles. I love this background music. I don't know why, just like, it's so adventurous and happy sounding. There he is. Captain, we've come with Elisar.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am that Lady Terenes has returned to Minas Tirith.
Now that the need for safe refuge from the war has passed, but there are fresh difficulties to replace the old ones, Zollin. A group of dwarves has come from Furkur, oh gosh, what is it? Furuk Zakar, with a proposal, but I am not certain I have the authority to grant it. Perhaps you will speak with them, since you have come lately from the king. You may better know his mind and what he might think of the proposal. They are to the southeast and intended to survey the building of Tumladin. All right, well, I have a unique ability here as a dwarf warrior myself and friends of Elisar that I can do this. Probably better than other players because I'm a dwarf. Ha ha! I'm just kidding. Everyone's like, hey. You know, dwarves are actually the least played race in LOTRO. Yep. Pretty sure it goes humans, and then I forget it's hobbits or elves. Those are close. And then it's dwarves. All right, thank you for voting, guys. I'm gonna end that poll. There we go. All right. Oh, here they are. Oh, these dwarves must be from a clan from the south. Hello there, I am Zollin Ironshield of the Lonely Mountain. I hail with information from King Elisar.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Music's a little too loud.
And I trust you speak with the king's own authority.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I trust you speak with the king's authority. The captain with whom we spoke earlier did not, and he spent many words telling us so, wasting his time and our own. I am pleased you have taken his place. My fellows and I were sent by Hamisar, ruler of the Temaric folk who dwell in Furuku Zarar, stronghold of the White Mountains. Long have we worked alongside the people of Gondor, helping to repair and rebuild their cities. But recent devastation is worse than any in our memory, and requires a good deal more effort and resources if it is to be made right. To that end, Hamisar wishes to send more crafters, and dedicate more blocks of stone to the work. Dafari and Saterini and I have come to survey the needs of this refuge. Can you assure us that King of Gondor will give us appropriate payment for any work we here perform? You tell us, how do you say this guy's name? Satam? That King Elisar is known for his fair dealings, and he greatly desires that Gondor be restored. The dwarf smiles broadly. Then we will not regret hiring the Tamarin dwarves of Furuku Zahar, my friend. Let us continue deeper into the refuge and see how much work will be required. Okay. So again, this whole new expansion is about us helping Aragorn and Arwen kind of make the kingdom of Gondor be stable again, right? Like, that is like the goals of this entire thing. Give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. My nose was just bothering me so much. I was like, stop it, nose. I'm trying to talk. All right. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone who just hopped in. I see more of you have joined us. Welcome, welcome. We are completing the chapter, for anyone who just hopped in, of the new area. So basically what we have to do right now is, and then we're going to get to Dol Amroth, and we're going to take a boat to the new location, which will be across the sea here, in the Shield Islands. So here is the new area. Here are the Shield Islands, which we'll be exploring a little bit in the stream, and Umbar, and the new area of Cape of Umbar. So it's very exciting. Very excited. All right, let's check out this pile of debris. We're helping these dwarves. We're just checking in the story. We're helping Aragorn repair things, right? For those who might have just hopped in. Shakes his head. So we're checking all the damage and stuff, basically. All right, survey the debris further up the slope. All right, so we're helping these dwarves kind of, and see, I'm a dwarf, so it makes sense that I'd be able to survey this. Now, if you're not a dwarf player, or maybe you're just a craftsman, then maybe it would make sense, but otherwise, I'm just making dwarves important, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, you got a cold. That's no fun. That is no fun. I just having some allergies, but I'm better now. All right. Let's see. So it's the same dwarves we're. All right. Here we go. Look at my horse. Isn't it amazing? Oh, just kidding. It's a joke, right? All right. Where are you doing? Where were you during the war? Oh gosh. Civilian, what are you doing? Calming the dwarf. Curls but does nothing. Curses. Oh, sorry. Scowls angrily at you in the residence. Okay.
I hope the King of Gandhar appreciates your work on his behalf, but most of his folk may not.
Would they think to aid us if our stronghold was directly threatened, while their own towns and villages were not? I know the answer, though. They believe otherwise. Thank you for helping us here. Keep the peace. I will bring my report back to Hamasira, and we'll tell him that the king has, for now, agreed to the repairs. Our price will be fair, and the friendship between our folk, well, there will more be to be repaired than just stone, it seems. Will you convey an invitation to your king on Hamasir's half? He is welcome to visit us at Furuk Khazar at his earliest convenience. After all, it is one thing to do business between reliable intermediaries. Wow, that's quite a mouthful. Such as you and I. But when the rulers come face to face, it seems to be much more can be accomplished better and more quickly. All right. We kind of know what to do. We'll go back to the captain. Run through this beautiful water. Wow, look at that water animation. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. How do I get down? How do I get down without dying? I don't want to run all the way around. You can do it, horsey. Just breaking my horse's legs. That's not ideal. It's okay though. They heal really fast in this game. Oh, I heard a big Brody bark in the back. He's happy about something. Brody's my dog, if you don't know. It's a big sheepdog. A very large sheepdog. He's like 85 pounds. All right, Captain.
I am not surprised to hear your report.
Report of the dwarves from Furukazara. I have heard the mutterings around Tumladin. The folk here wonder why the doors of the dwarves remained shut during the war and only opened when the danger had passed. I saw they wondered, but that is not the truth. They knew the reason and resent the dwarves for it. Where was the help when it might have been saved lives? I know each folk must look first after its own town, but we could have used the assistance of Furuk Khazar before now. It is good you prevented the insults from turning into bloodshed. We have seen enough of it this year, at least. Even in the Tamarin stayed after safely in their mountains and saw none. You go now to King Elisar in Pelagar. Tell him of the agreement you brokered with the Farouk Khazar. Sorry, it's not right. Farouk Zahar, that's how we say it. And also that the refugees of Tumladin stand strong, its purpose fulfilled, and with good fortune, it will not need to be used again for many years, which is this whole place is a refugee, like, defensive fortress. Think of this area like Helm's Deep for Edoras, right? That's what Tumladin is, okay? It's like a defensive fortress in the mountains off on the side. Literally kind of almost opposite of, well, it's not opposite, it's here. Over here would be Rohan, right? And Helm's Deep on this side of the mountain, White Mountains. So it's here, we're down here, okay? On the other side. Running into mountains. 3 times a play session. What does everyone do? Poor horse? Oh yeah, breaks their legs? Yes. Or breaks your own leg in the game? Absolutely. I just realized I want to take the horse stable master so it's a fast travel. Alright, we're now in the afternoon of the game. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Let's see here. Stable master. Where are you? Oh, there they are. I need a fast horse to Pelagar. He's at the Eastern Docks. Oh, you know what that means?
What can I do for you?
We're getting very close now, guys, to going to the new place here. Pelagor Eastern Gates, please. I like how they have an East and West Gate, kind of like Bree, because Pelagor is a very large city, just like Bree is a very large town. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're about to finish. We're finishing up the new chapter that starts in the area that's new. Technically, this has been opened up this left side for questing in Kingsglander version, which is after the battle. But we're trying to get to the Shield Islands now because we want to go over to Umbar and stuff. So we're gonna go talk to Aragorn. And again, if you're here and you didn't like the video already or stream, it really helps out the channel if you throw a like on there. I appreciate it. And welcome if you're new to the channel. I'm Zollin Ironshield, your host and guide, of course, as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like Lord of the Rings, LOTRO, or dwarves, or any other races, welcome, of course. We have a few hobbits here, a few humans, 1 or 2 elves. All right, let's see. The best way to get down there is, I guess this is a dead end. I guess I gotta loop around and go over the bridge. This is after the battle, obviously, so Pelagar has been a little beat up by the Corsairs of Umbar. Now we're going to meet them at their house. You know, they were so courteous to meet us at ours. We might as well go to theirs. Cause some mayhem, mischief. That's putting it nicely. Oh wow, look at the ships. Look at the giant ships of Dol Amroth, and this is the ships of Pelagar. They're like building them. That's so cool. What? I don't remember this. This must be new for the area. I don't remember that at all. That's so cool. They gotta get the fleet rebuilt. Oh gosh, that one ship's just sunk in the water right there. Woo! All right. Oh, it's Aragorn. So this is the guy we talked to in the chapter 1, which we haven't done this stream, but I did some LOTRO adventures to cover that chapter. He is someone who is a ruler of this area, but he got captured and then he got uncaptured, and he's kind of like, he doesn't really want to be a ruler of the land anymore. He used to be a general, or an admiral, I should say, an admiral of the ocean fleet of Gondor, so now he kind of wants to go back on the ocean in his old age. This person's like on top of the character.
It is good to see you back, my friend. How stands the refuge of Tumlan?
I'm glad he moved. That was nice. It is good to see you back, my friend. How stands the refuge of Tumlan? You tell Elisar that the situation in Tumland and the expedition of the Tamarin Mirn dwarves that came to survey the state of the buildings, as well as the resentment felt toward them by some of the Gondorians. I understand their feelings, even as I if I wish it was not so. Perhaps I should accept an invitation of Furuk Khazar, Zollin, in order to repair the relations between my kingdom and theirs. But first, there is work to attend in Pelagar.
Ships that were once the pride of Gondor lie now at the bottom of the bay, or burned along the coast.
Sirgon has been showing me the state of Gondorian navy, Zollin, and I confess to you that it is worse than I feared. The Corsairs of Umbar knew where to strike, and with precisely how much force, and the ships that were once the pride of Gondor lie now at the bottom of the bay, or burned along the coast. It is true, we seized some of their own vessels, without which we could not have arrived at Minas Tirith in time, but most of those were in poor shape, or are now. And remember, that was the Oathbreakers that did that with him, remember? We do not know how much, also the Grey Company and a couple other people that could sail that weren't probably ghosts, because I don't think the ghosts are able to do things like that. Much of Umbar's sea power has been inherited by the kindred of the coins, but unless it is very little, we have sent scant hope of repelling it. Should the kindred cross the bay with ships of their own, I have accepted Sirgon's suggestion that he step down as the Lord of Lebanon in favor of his son Faltharion. But there is a condition. He must supervise the rebuilding of Gondor's ships, and he must do it with utmost haste. That is true. That is true. Which I'm sure this guy's happy because he wanted to be an admiral again. Jeffrey, nice. Usually played elf, but he made one for CrickHollow. So, what's up? Well, oh, thanks Robert for the super chat. He says, "Hey, Lord of the Rings geeks, we got Odie in the house." Whoop! Yes, we are all here. We got a lot of people here. Welcome, guys. We're finishing up the story here. We're close through here. Usually the story has a couple chapters, so I want to see, where's that Dockmaster that I saw? Right over there. I'm gonna go check out the Dockmaster after talking to this guy.
My king has done me the great honor of allowing me to step down.
And I will do the best I can to repay him for a tenfold, as will my son, Faltharion. Gondor's fleet is at its lowest ebb now, but I hope to restore its glory to such a height as has not been seen in hundreds of years. Perhaps then I shall set sail once again, as do I in my dreams. But I have a task, and it will occupy my every waking moment. My son has his own task, and it involves clearing out some of the unsavory folk that have taken to preying upon the folk of Pelagar. Ships cannot be rebuilt without craftsmen, and craftsmen cannot work if they are being burgled or mugged and harassed whenever they cross the city. Will you aid my son in his task and make the port city more safe for my workers and for their families? Yes, of course. I would be happy to help, Sirgon. All right. They're getting mugged, guys. Oh, thanks for another one, Robert. I appreciate it. And Jeffers in that. Yeah, Jeffrey is in the house. Whoop. Yep. Indeed. All right, yeah, we got a lot of people here today. This is awesome. So we are going to. I'm so excited about this expansion. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't know what it is about my one side of my nose today, but it is driving me crazy. All right. So I want to get to the Dockmaster real quick. I know it says defeat the brigands, which are on their side too, but I want to check out the Dockmaster first. I'm curious if I can teleport. So technically, it's dusk in the game right now. So maybe we'll work it out. I can't forget Andrew. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate all 3 of your super chats. That is very generous. All right. Let's see. I can just jump over and swim over there. Whee! Into the water. Oh, really? Look how beautiful those bridges are. That would make a pretty ambiance video right there. I've got to remember this spot. Look at how pretty that water reflection is. Look at that water animation. This game's so good. Look at the reflection of the buildings. What the heck? How does this look so good for its age? Impressive. All right, we're almost to the dock. Burglar trainer. Back in the day when we needed burglar trainers. Now they're out of a job, poor people. That's why they're mugging people. All right, here we go. Here's one of the ship, far-ranging harbor. All right, you guys, are we ready? Shout out to Robert from Andrew. Wow, Robert, very generous. Thank you for that. Wow, good job. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the super chat. That is awesome. $25. That's amazing. Thank you for your support, guys. I appreciate it. Robert, that's a very nice, generous 25. I appreciate it so much. I mean, Andrew. Ha! Mixing it up. Robert did a cut. Robert put 6. I appreciate it, Robert. Andrew did 25. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I'm mixing it up because Andrew's saying shout out to Robert, and Robert's saying shout out to Andrew. So you guys are mixing me up. And now it's more. Robert did another super chat. Wow, you guys. And we got the Shire in the house. Thanks, guys. Oh, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Andrew. I appreciate joining the membership too. That's very nice. All right, look at that. Look at that fortress. Are you guys ready? We're gonna try to take the boat here. All right, here we go.
A king has come again to go.
The Shield Islands. Only 144 silver to cross the ocean, guys. I'm gonna wait until this ad. We're gonna give it 15 seconds because there's an ad coming. YouTube's warning me there's an ad thing popping up. You guys, you're just, oh my gosh, you're just flooding the super chat there. Thank you, Robert. You guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks for the encouragement. All right, I'm just gonna wait a second in case that ad is going right now. I want you guys to be able to see us travel. So we'll enjoy this beautiful view of this amazing tower here in the water here, this fortress. Oh wow, Andrew, thank you so much. You guys are going above and beyond. Oh, look at this. Whoa, everyone who's in the chat's getting memberships. Andrew just gifted 10 memberships, guys. Wow. No more ads for me. YouTube Premium. Nice, Robert. Yeah, that is nice. And by the way, if you're a premium on YouTube, you still, when you're watching my videos, it still gives me monetization. I found that out. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let's brag a little bit for Andrew here with giving 10 memberships. Matthew C got one. Nestarian, right? Is that how you say the name? Stephen W. Offbeat Pally. Darky. Briars. Rick got one. Odie got one. Sherman's Gaming got one. Abandoned got one. So many members. I appreciate the support there so much. I appreciate it, you guys. All right, so I'm not quite sure how that works with the gifting, right? You get it for like a month, right? Thank you so much, Andrew. That was so nice. You guys are all, thank you so much. That is so awesome. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Now that we've had a super amazing gifting round, thank you guys. Yeah, it's a month. That's so nice, Andrew. Thank you so much. Now you guys all have the little Zollin face next to your thing too. You can use the emotes, correct? Yes. All right, here we go. And by the way, if you're not in Discord, guys, any of you here, you're welcome to join. There's a link down there. It's good for a week, so feel free. All right, here we go. We're teleporting to the Shield Islands.
The sun rises upon a peaceful kingdom.
Yes, travel. Here we go. We're here. The Shield Islands, and I'm Zollin Ironshield. What? This is so cool. Look at the sunset. What? This looks awesome. Wait, this is so cool. We're here, guys. We're at the Shield Islands. We're out in the middle of the frickin' ocean. In the Bay of Belfalas. Or, yeah. Forget what, where, yeah, the Bay of Belfalas, yeah. We're in the islands out here from Umbar, south of Dolamroth. Wow, this is so cool. And then of course we can go back if we want to. This is so cool. What? Let's walk around in the town a little bit here. I know, it's generous, right, Jeffer? Oh my gosh. Hello, welcome, David. Welcome. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, another super chat. Yeah. Andrew and Robert are going above and beyond here. Andrew dropped down 10 memberships for everyone and a freaking $25. I appreciate the support, you guys. That's so nice. All right, so this is awesome. We're here at the Shield Islands. We just got here. There's a cat. Everyone like cats? There's a cat. Look at how good it looks. Wow, look how they did the water. Look at the water, because we've got like beach sand. And then like the water's like greenish and blue. Look how good it looks. That's awesome. This is so cool. And by the way, the music's pretty cool. It's kind of like a little mysterious, like something's going on, like you're in a pirate shipport or something. Wow, look at this. It's a very unique look, how they've done the buildings. I love how they worked really hard to make the structures look different. Right, there's some similarities here and there, but oh, look at that. It's our very first palm tree in LOTRO. It's awesome. Challenge accepted. Wow, dude. Oh, it's like I'm stepping on the water shore here. We literally have a picnic here on the beach. This is awesome. Look at that beautiful sunset behind us. That is so cool. Elvin is in the house. Robert, you just keep dropping super chats every 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. Robert's over here. Two. What's up, Elvin? We're exploring the Shield Islands. Is this where I look at Elvin? I'm like, I swam across the ocean. All right, but no, seriously, I just took a boat from Pelagar to get here. But look at that. It looks awesome. I'm just gonna go away here for a second so you can kind of look. Look at that. That is awesome, you guys. Look at the shadow of the palm tree. I'm just admiring the graphical design. Look at the houses. They look so good. This is freaking awesome. Look at the sunset. We actually came at a cool time. So, I'm stoked. This is really cool. All right, Zollin and Ironshield just walking around the docks. These guys are probably eyeing me like, who's that? What is it? Why is it so short? I don't even know if they've probably ever seen a dwarf. Oh, wow, look at this town. Look at the town. This like reminds me of a town like in like Italy or something, right? Like some of those, I've watched some videos of walkthroughs of parts of, you know, those beautiful little towns along the shore of the Mediterranean, which would make sense with a mix of Middle Eastern look, right? With very cool. Wow, look at the doorway. That's cool. Are these real guards? They're real watchmen, level 150 watchmen. Cool. All right, here, let's get on our horse and just like look around for a little bit up here. What's up here? So where are we on the islands? So we're on the main island. We're on, it's Zamarzir, something like that. Robert, shout out to David. It looks amazing, David. Yes, it does. Thanks, Robert, I appreciate it. Look at that. Oh, wow, look at the plants and shrubs. They're so different. They did a good job, even the, these things. Cool. Oh, like the short palm trees? What was that sound? Oh, dude, lizards. We got lizards. Of course they'll be here. Of course they will. Level 146, a little high. I'm gonna wait to fight that thing. Oh, look at that. Look at how good it looks. This is so cool. So this little island we're looking at right here is this island right here. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's this. So this chunk is this thing, and this right here is this long one right here. So it's a pretty big island chain. It's pretty darn big. Yeah, this is LOTRO, Alex. Like this is a new area. So this is the Shield Islands. It actually kind of looks like a new MMO. It looks so good. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. I've always loved LOTRO. Always looks great, but this looks really good. So this is basically, we're in the Shield Islands. We're off the coast of Umbar. So I don't know if you guys, should we check out Umbar real quick? We can just go back to the Dockmaster and jump around. Let's just go look for fun since we're in the awesome heat of the moment here. Okay, I'm gonna fight this lizard real quick. It's gonna be challenging because he's level 146 and I'm level 140. Die, lizard! Die! Wow, he is actually really strong. What the heck? Oh my gosh, he put all sorts. I can't remove those debuffs. Oh no, am I gonna die to a lizard? Am I gonna die to a freaking lizard? Ugh. Zollin hasn't had such a hard opponent in years. Who knew these lizards were so strong? Die, lizard! Die! Die, die, die! Haha! I'm gonna win. That was a pretty challenging lizard, actually. Woo! New deed. Beast Slayer of the Shield Islands. Whoa, what's the title? Dude, I want to be like Beast Slayer. Do I get a title or anything? Doesn't say I get a title for this one. It's probably the second one you get a title, or maybe you don't get a title for that. I don't know. Anyway, let's go and check out the other areas. Robert's having way too much fun with his little your super chats that I've now added up to a lot. How many have you done? Like $15, $16 now of super chats? Thank you, appreciate it. And again, Andrew, thank you so much for your generous one with giving everyone memberships. That was very nice. And your $25 one. I appreciate that a lot. Very, very encouraging, guys. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to go ahead and use the Dockmaster here to travel around. So we should be able to travel to Voyage End.
Fair winds to you.
I'm going to use some Mithril coins so we can get around faster. Let's go to the Shield Islands. Let's swift travel. Oh, there are things that aren't swift travels. Remember when I just made the comment a minute ago of the things that you can travel around? Oh no, it's still swift travel. Okay. I got excited. I thought it was for a second. It means maybe because it's within the island is what it means, why it doesn't say swift travel.
Yahoy!
Yahoy! Dude, I love the voice actors. They're great.
It is a fine day indeed.
Is that a wave? Was that a wave animation? Wait, we've never seen wave animations in LOTRO before. Dude, look at those waves! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's awesome. What? Oh my gosh, you guys. There's like waves coming in. Dude, it's a crab! Oh, we gotta fight a crab, right? I've never fought a crab. Well, actually, have we fought a crab? Not this kind. I think I fought a crab before. Whoa, it's coming for me. It's a mean crab. Mean crab. Bad crab. Dude, let's see this crab. Man, look how cool you look. Oh my gosh, this thing looks awesome. What? Dude, I am nerding out on the game right now. This is awesome. The crab is destroying me. It is. We're gonna have to run from the crab. Okay, all right. We're gonna. Unfortunately, I'll be back for you, Mr. Crab. I'll be back for you. All right, the Watchman will take him out. That's good. I'll be back for you later when I'm higher level. Okay. That crab is a little scary. I want to see you at a restaurant, Mr. Crab. Yeah, I know. That's probably delicious. Oh my gosh. Big crabs are always the tasty ones. All right, so this is the lower island, the southern island here that we're at, and now I want to use the swift travel. I want to look at a couple of other spots where we still have some daylight in the game.
Yahoy!
Yahoy! Dude, I love the voices. It's so good. All right, so this spot is another spot. This is at the northern island. All right. Oh wow, look at the ruins up there.
It is a fine day indeed.
Look at the trees and the ruins up there. Again, we're gonna explore these islands in detail, don't worry. But I'm just having fun hopping around, and there's the cool, awesome wave animation coming through the islands again. That spray animation is quite good. I'm very impressed. Because guys, remember, they're using the old engine, right? So for it to look that good and this water to look so awesome. Even the reflections. Again, the reflections, I was just talking about this the other day. Return to Moria has really good water animation, but the reflection in LOTRO is still better. Like the animation reflections, they're still better, the lighting. Whoa, dude, are there any like bananas on the trees or anything like that? Do we have anything in this world? That's some kind of yellow stuff. It's flowers though. I heard a pig roar at me. Yeah, wild boar. Does the wild boar look like a generic wild boar, or does it look different on the island? It's about a generic wild boar. Makes sense. Mr. Crab before he got his first dollar. Oh gosh. It's that Mr. Crab. I see, David. Good one. SpongeBob SquarePants. Whoa, waves. Yeah, Odie, I know, exactly. Waves! 140 crab, 47 crab, whoa! Oh gosh, I better be careful. There's saber-toothed tigers on the island. Okay, well, this doesn't really seem... This is beautiful, by the way. This is gorgeous. I love the hanging flowers on these trees. But if that saber-tooth sees me, I'm gonna have to be running for my life. So, anyway, we have the port here. So, art thou feeling now, Mr. Krabs? This looks so good. And I hope the stream looks really good for you guys because, remember, we updated the graphics card. And by the way, thank you to you guys for your super chats because between Patreons, I had some savings. My family member gave me a little bit of a birthday gift early and put a little bit on the credit card. So thank you for your donations because that's helping support the awesome new looks here.
Yahoy!
Yahoy! We're gonna go to another place. We're gonna check out this place. All right, where is this?
Fair winds to you.
So this is the middle island. All right, another town. Looks a little similar to the other town, but obviously they're kind of the same island chain. Wow, look at that waterfall. That is awesome. What? That looks so good. Man, they did a really good job updating the graphics and textures. The rocks, the wood textures, even this flippin' lamp. Look at this flippin' lamp, how awesome those textures are on that lamp. I'm sorry, I know I'm totally geeking out here, but that looks really good. They worked really hard on upgrading textures. And the stone wall, it looks so good. It looks like a different game. Like, again, the game has always looked good, and I've been telling everyone the update has been happening, right? They've been updating the game. Again, remember that other thing where people are like, I debunked it a week ago. I probably should make a better video on it. But, oh, look at that. Look at that cool rock formation over there. How cool is that with the thing? I debunked it like a week ago, but people were like, oh, they canceled the LOTRO remaster. No, they didn't. That thing that people were talking about where they were going to completely remake the game with a new engine and stuff, that was never happening. That was a rumor that was not true. All right, they had a couple rumors, like some of the designers, the upper company thought about it, but then they realized, yeah, that's unrealistic, and that was never a thing that was planned. The graphical updates that I've been telling you guys about for 3 years have been happening a lot. The game is looking fantastic. They have been remastering the game. They're just not completely remaking the game. That's the difference, because remaking the game would cost, like, it said $33 million, I saw somewhere I read, which is insane. Why would they do that with a game, an older game? But it doesn't mean they're not remastering it visually so we still enjoy it, right? Just keep that in mind. I just had to throw that out there real quick because that was a rumor that went around that I had to kind of debunk a little bit because a lot of people like jumped on it. And I heard a lot of people, I even in the world chat, I kind of helped people feel better because they were like, oh, did it get canceled? And I'm like, no, it didn't. It did not get canceled. That thing you're hearing about never was going to happen. And it's not a bad thing because we didn't want that. Personally, I don't want the engine redone because it'll probably ruin the game. You know, because redoing a whole... Don't break something that's, you know... Don't try to fix something that isn't broken, right? The game runs really nice. As long as they're updating other things with the engine itself and the graphical textures and running smoothly with no lag, that's what we care about, right?
Hi!
This looks awesome. So where are we now? Anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. So we're at this little tiny island out here. So the question is, are we going to get water mounts? Because it would be really cool, especially in the Shield Islands now, to have a water mount. Oh, wow, we got some crashed ships here. Are these, like, poor stranded people?
What news is coming with the tide?
Let's check out this old broken ship. Oh, the moon came up. Look at that. Yo, hello, Beth. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We've just started kind of exploring all the locations. Look at the waves. Look at the waves, Beth. There's ocean waves. And the spray animation looks really good. So, like, if I was going to critique these waves, the water quality looks cool. The edge of it does and stuff. And the spray looks fantastic. I would say the edges, like the edges where it's kind of cut into an animation right here and here, a little cut maybe, but, you know,
it still looks pretty darn good. So I give it like a big, you know, A+, you know. 95% is perfect. I really like the wave. It looks fantastic. I'm really like, I'm stoked about the waves. And look at how good the water like has that bluish green, like Mediterranean looking water, right? Instead of the darker ocean colors. Gosh, that looks so good, guys. I'm gonna go on this rock so we get a better view. Look at the waves from the side. That is so cool. What's up, Table of Dern? Welcome. All right, Andrew. Andrew said, I gotta go to work. Had a great time and look forward to seeing more streams. Yes, we will. Sent you a DM. Oh, okay. On IG. Oh, wait. On IG? Is that on Discord? All right. Yes, we'll check it out. You can also message me in Discord. I use that a lot. But I will double check. Instagram. Got it. Okay. Got it. Yes, I'll double check. I need to check my Instagram more often anyway for the channel. So you send it to my Voice of the Rings, I'm assuming. All right. Thanks so much, Andrew. I really appreciate the support today and being here. You have a good day at work. And look at this amazing. It looks beautiful at night. It's nighttime now in the game. Look at that. Wow. This is so cool. Look at that. This is so freaking cool. All right. So anyway, we got to do some more. I want to see Umbar. I want to see the city of Umbar. So yes, Andrew, you have a good one too. Don't worry. You can catch up and see the Umbar, and we're gonna look at it again this weekend most likely with another exploring. So you won't miss out on some more live stuff there. All right. But right now for our group who are here, let us go and try to find a way to get to Umbar. So let's take back to this place. Halrak. All right, which is this first city. It's gorgeous. Look at this. For people who just hopped in the stream, don't forget to like the stream, guys. If you would, it'd be great. I appreciate it. Look at this. Look at this city. So this is like one of the main cities on the Shield Islands. Wow, the water's all calm at night. That's so pretty. That's so cool. All right, this is a quest I can't pick up yet. It's probably too high level for me. I'm not really supposed to be here yet. I think technically when you get to the Shield Islands, I think you're supposed to help first when the new leveling area. I'm assuming that it is the King's Gondor, the west side with Dol Amroth. You're supposed to help all those cities and do that. And then you probably get sent to the Shield Islands, and then you get sent to Umbar. That's my guess. Yeah, this looks so good, though. Again, we're going to do a lot more exploring, too, when it becomes daylight in the game. Whether it be this stream or the next. But I want to see Umbar.
Greetings, time traveler.
So, let's take a fast travel to Pax. Oh, actually, why don't we just go to the city of Umbar? And we'll do this one first. All right. Now remember, Umbar was technically built by, I believe, Numenorians, right? So.
Good day to you, traveler.
Good day to you. Okay, so this is the closest location to the, yeah. So I'm actually, if you look, I'm down here in the corner to Umbar. So it is the spot close to the edge of the island here. So you can kind of see where we are. All right, so there's actually a horse stable man up here. So let's look in this town. How do I get in this town? Okay. This is really cool. All right, wow. So this is, you found Jax Finale. I wonder if Jax from League of Legends lives here. Just kidding. Dude, look at that. Look at the freaking jungles. Look at the fireflies. This is so cool. It looks really cool. Oh yeah, dude. I'm playing on my main because I want to play on it, but I definitely want to get my... I think my Mariner will be my second person I come and level up through here. Wow. Look at this. Oh wow, look at that. Look at, it's the peoples of Umbar. I like the NPCs. They look cool. They look great.
I mean, they fit the part. They're the Haradrim. Well, actually, these are the Corsairs of Umbar. They're not the Haradrim, technically. But, they work together a lot.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take horses in a line, like we're following for now with Swift Travels. So, and again, I'm a VIP, so I can use the, let's see what we got here. So I want to go to rock something next, so we're going to go here. I'm using Mithril coins to learn the locations, which is fine anyway. It'll help me level later. I want to do it later. But I wanted you guys to see it, so. What's the lowest level? Okay, so I think, I don't know if there's a level limit on who can come, but the Shield Island seemed like it was like, when we went to the first area, it was like level 45, 46. And I don't know about out here because I haven't fought anything on this. So I don't know if the Cape of Umbar, my guess is that Western Gondor, which this is not the right one, it needs to be after the battle, right? So if I go to my maps real quick and I go to Gondor, let's see, Gondor, where is Gondor after? I guess I can't really find it here on this map right now. But Gondor, King's Gondor, they opened up, oh, there we go. Well, that's Central Gondor, but they opened up this side for King's Gondor, okay, the west, and you're helping go through the chapters now, which we started at the beginning of the stream. So I'm assuming you do quests for them again to help repair the country, because that's kind of the whole point of the story right now, repairing Gondor. And then I'm assuming by level like 144-ish, 145, you travel from Dol Amroth across the ocean to the Shield Islands, and then you come over to the Cape of Umbar, and then get to Umbar. That's my guess. Or you go to Umbar and then you go to the Shield Islands. We'll see. I'm assuming Shield Islands are probably before Umbar. It would make sense storytelling-wise, but that's completely a guess because I don't know right now. Let's look at the town, though. Hopefully that answers your question a little bit. But yeah, the area is level 140, like, no matter what. So King's Gondor, the left side, that's 140. Wow, look at the towns. It's kind of like, looks still Numenorian, but they have, like, very Middle Eastern or Mediterranean look to the buildings, like we talked about. I'm sure this is a quest giver, this nice lady here. I don't know if you have to be 140, Beth. I don't know. You might be able to come here, but I mean, the NPCs are going to be really high levels, so you could probably travel. If you're a VIP, you probably can get here with the Dockmaster. So to get here, you're going to need to go to either, I believe, Dol Amroth or Peligr, okay? So Peligr has and it has to be the Peligr King's Gondor. It can't be, so this Peligr we're looking at with this map is pre the battle, right, at Pelennor Fields. You need to go to Peligr pre-Gondor. So to get there, you can go to Midsummer Minas Tirith, I think, and take from the South Bree, and then take a fast travel down to go down to Peligr. And then there will be a shipmaster right here, or here, one of these two. I forget which one it was. I think it's this one. And then they'll give you a ship to the Shield Islands, if you might have to use a mithril coin, but I think one of them wasn't a mithril coin. And then also, there's a shipmaster in Dol Amroth right here, or on the docks in the King's Gondor version, okay, which is after the battle, right? But yeah, you probably want to be level 140 when you start that, but really, if you're doing the King's Gondor stuff, you could probably be level 138, 137, so you could go over to King's Gondor and check that out. I think that would be it. Hopefully that answers your guys' questions. Oh wow, look at this view, guys. Off the fortress walls of the waves coming in and the boat out there. Even though it's night, it still looks so cool. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so cool. All right, gosh, we will definitely be doing another stream this weekend, by the way, exploring. So if you're watching this later as a video or right now live, be subscribed, hit that bell. We will definitely we're going to be exploring these islands together for sure. And doing questing and stuff. And if you're my kinship on CrickHollow here, you're welcome to join me. Walking around and stuff. Again, you will want to be a little bit higher level, because as you can see, I had to run away from a frickin' crab. Okay, Mr. Crab tried to mug me for money, and I ran. So, here's a nice forge. That crab was level 147, so that's why it had a 7 level difference on me. And obviously, since the number crunch has made things more even with numbers, it's a very strong crab. Yeah, the stars are kind of awesome. Actually, yeah, I was looking at that too. Look at the stars with a little bit of the embers. So cool. It's like that part in The Hobbit where they're singing "Far Over the Misty Mountains Cold, Dungeons Deep and Caverns Old" in Bag End, and then they like pan off to the top of the chimney with the stars and the trees. That's such a cool part. I love that. That's such a good camera angle. Yeah, look at those stars and the clouds in the distance. Yeah, the stars have always been good in the game, but they're like brighter here, aren't they? It's beautiful. I'm actually really impressed how pretty it looks at night too, right? Because the games always look good at night too, but this looks really nice. You know what I'm glad to see? And I gotta get big thumbs up to Standing Stones. The way the game looks right now and how everything in the animations and all the new models and new colorings and new housings and all this stuff and new characters and models, I have to give points that it was not, I'm going to say this I'm using this as the term, not as a, it's not half-assed at all, okay? They did a really good job. You can tell they really worked hard, and that makes me very happy. They really wanted to deliver for us with visually, so it's awesome. Now again, we haven't really done anything else yet, but I'm assuming that it's going to be good. Because if they work this hard.
Umbar is a free.
The story's already freaking pretty awesome. Like at the beginning of the stream, we've already covered the story in King's Gondor, right? South Gondor, Central Gondor. Look at how beautiful that is, all the palm trees. Look at that. They went all in, basically. Yes, correct. They went all in on this one, which is good. And again, they're remastering things. So don't get mixed up with me saying that one thing wasn't gonna happen, right? That one thing wasn't never gonna happen, but remastering was gonna happen. I think what happened is we have a conflated information, right, with that rumor, so people felt like, oh, it got canceled. No, it didn't. It did not get canceled. We're getting remastered stuff. I think that's what happened, though. I think those two issues got inflated, which I probably shouldn't make a little video about it. I don't think I did. Like, you know, did the remaster get canceled? Right, and then I'll explain this. That might help out a lot of people, actually. All right. And I'll just get straight to the point, make it a 5-minute video. All right, look at this place. This is cool. Look at that wave. What? That's a big wave. Wait a second. I want to see that again. This guy fishing, we're going to sit behind him and watch this wave come in. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, crap. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no, he's just upset because he didn't catch a fish. Oh. I'm sorry, man. Sorry you didn't catch your fish. Try again. Dude, look at that wave! What? It like splashes on. Dude, it would have been cool if they did an animation of like water on your screen, but like they do when you look up the rain. If you ever look up the rain in LOTRO, you'll get water drops on your screen. By the way, if you don't know that, that's always been a thing. Maybe it's good though. It'd be kind of annoying if you're like questing and your screen's getting wet constantly. But this is really awesome. These waves, look at that. Look at that. It's like a freaking tidal wave, man. That's a big wave. Okay, anyway. That's awesome. I like the waves from the sides look good too. You know? Look at the animation from the side. Looks good. Looks really good. I'm impressed. More points to LOTRO, and also the palm trees look awesome. There's some seagulls up there. Why don't we turn off the in-game music for a minute, which does fit, and just get the sound effects and the ambience. Let's see here. All right, the ocean sounds are there. The seagulls. I don't think the ocean sounds are quite matched up to when the waves happen, but it's enough that it gives you the ambience, right? The wind. There's some crickets on the shore. Oh, they were kind of matched up, the sound effect. It did make the same sound, same timing. That's good, you guys. Good thing I wore my captain's vest today. It's just a nice jacket, but it actually has, the buttons actually have little anchors on them. I didn't even realize when I started the stream. I'm like, I'm all dressed up for the event. Here we are. All right, so we need to see Umbar. You guys ready to go see Umbar real quick? I want to see Umbar.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Westgate. What's the difference between going to Westgate Swift Travel and Westgate Regular? Let's do Regular. Oh, I see we can ride. Ah, why not? Let's ride. Because it's the land one. I'm silly. I was thinking it was the dock one. Let's ride. Let's see what we got. Explore the world here on an automatic tour, and I will be your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. All right, sweet. Look at the palm trees. They look fantastic. Let's turn the music back on in case there's like some epic music for new deed. Dangers. You found Kashtabir. All right, there we go. The music back on. All right, so we're traveling up this road. We're going to the West Gate, which I'm assuming is this one. Yeah, I'm assuming it's that one. If they reverse the tide during the day, like bring up the water a little bit, that would be kind of cool. Oh wow, look at this. Ancient fortress. Now remember, they're the Numenorians originally, the Numenorians originally settled Umbar, from what I remember, right? Yeah, I think so. It was a port city when they came to Middle-earth. What is that? Is that like an old ruined, like, evil Sauron or Morgoth temple? Whoa, dude, we're gonna get some cool... Oh, look! There's the city! Oh, cool, look at that! What? It looks awesome! Whoa, dude, it's the city of Umbar. It's huge. Now you see why this could probably be a threat to Gondor. This is a big place. Wow, you guys, that looks so good. There's some ancient ruins there, some old buildings that have collapsed over thousands of years. Or maybe more recently. There's where you come in, the ships come in, the port. Okay. There's some of those mean crabs. There's some bog lurkers that have like new bushes on their back. Did you see that? That was cool. Wow, dude, it looks so good. All right, here's the West Gate. Oh, dude, look at that awesome seashell up there. Nautiloid, is that what it's called? Nautiloid? I don't remember. Got some new music. We're here. We're in Umbar. We've made it. Hello, sir. Where's the closest inn?
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
All right. We're here in Umbar. I like the music. Turn it up. Let's take in the ambiance. No, this is Umbar, Alex. So, we've never... I don't know... the time of Lord of the Rings Online, unfortunately, Numenor is under the ocean. So, I don't know how they do that unless they went back in time for some event. But this is the city of Umbar, which is south of Gondor, right? So Gondor's up here. And, oh, I love the music! And then it's this capital town here in the Cape of Umbar, south of Dol Amroth. Mordor's up there. Gondor, Mordor. We're really far south. Oh, this is awesome. They're selling rugs. Got some Persian rugs here. I mean, Umbar rugs. The music is awesome. I love it. Just exploring the town, enjoying the ambiance. Selling some pottery. Selling fruit. They're haggling. A lot of people in this market. I love how they did that to make it feel very alive as a city. Where do we want to go here? We'll continue down this road. It's a big city, guys. It's big. I love the touches. Like there's weeds on the ground over here. Like in the alleyway. I think that's horse poop. There's mud. I like it. What? Look at those trees. How pretty is that? The city of the Corsairs. Wow, this is awesome. Dude, this guy's got like a very fancy drink there. I wonder if this guy's like, yeah, he's a quest giver. Brewdode. It's Brock. No, just kidding. Bruno sounds like such a rock bender name. I mean, a rock trainer. Wow, it's pretty water. Wait, there's a wave animation in this pool. I wonder if they'll go back and update textures of rivers and lakes with this texturing they've done. Wouldn't it be cool if they just went back and like layered the texturing onto Evendim just to help that a little bit? Because it looks slightly better. Like Evendim's gotten updates in the past, the lake, but this water looks just ever so slightly better. You guys agree with me? Does it look? It looks really good, right? Is that just me? Cheers, dance time. Yes. Yes. Here we go. There we go. Zollin's gonna dance. Alright, anyway, it's so cool to be in the town. Let's go to the middle of the town here. So we're only at the front part of the town. So let's get the stable master up to the north here. Put the music down right there. Alright, the false church of Atok. Uh-oh. Is this a church that serves Morgoth? Or Sauron? I'm sure that's gonna be a thing. It's gotta be, right? Gonna have some scaries here. Whoa, look at those. Look at the giant fish statues. With the moon right above it. What a glorious picture. Alright, I want to grab the stable master real quick.
Fair winds to you.
It's a big city. I want to go see the center here. Or maybe the docks? Should we go to the docks? What do you guys want to do? What do you guys think? Don't forget to like the stream if you're here and you didn't like it. Whoa, look at the signs. We've got cooking. We've got metal smithing. By the way, we've got crafting updates, which I haven't even looked at yet. Already, we've got some big. So we have the Umbar crafting updates. So crafting is going to be. They've redone some stuff already. I think there's going to be more later too. But also you can choose. I think now your 3 things. Of course, I'm not going to change because I already have mine high level. But if you start a new character, I believe you can choose now, from what I heard. But I'll make a guide video on that later. Get a week or so when I'm caught up on all the information for you. Discovered the Great Market. Again, I'm caught up with the information I need right now. I need to go study that thing. Oh wow, look, they're selling great tusks of Mumakil. So I'm assuming these are the Haradrim. They look Haradrim. Versus the Corsair people. And the Haradrim are trying to sell tusks to the Corsairs. And no doubt one of these is an animal activist. And they're like, how dare you kill those wonderful creatures? Which, I mean, it's fair. I don't like it when elephants are killed in real life, I'll be honest. Even though I know I'm joking about that, but in all reality, it's don't kill elephants. We don't need to kill elephants. All right, they're so cool. There's some animals that are gonna have to be made for food, right? That's why we have farms. You have discovered Bith Gabar. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. That is so cool looking. Look at how cool that looks. That is awesome. All right. This is a very confusing city. I will be honest, this thing is huge. We have not even touched 1/4 of the city yet, guys. Let's go up here. All right, these people are actually having fun dancing it out. I like. Got a whole little like orchestra band going right here. Oh, look at that. There's the city. That's so cool from high. Look at that. You guys, this is freaking awesome. And look at the seagulls all over. See them all in the sky? I can't wait to check this out in daytime. The city with the views. I mean, it looks great at night, I will say. You know what that reminds me of? Besides the canals in Venice? This reminds me of the Pokemon movie with Latios and Latios when they're having the race down the canals. You guys remember that? Anyone watch that movie? I don't know how many Pokemon fans are here watching the stream right now, but that's what it reminds me of. That's one of my favorite movies. Obviously, I love the originals, but I was really young when they came out. Wow, this is awesome. Wow, look at these courts. Dunjar. Dude, these guys' armor is freaking awesome. They look awesome. Look at the shiny armor glowing in the light. I am really, the fact that I feel so immersed already in the city with the music and like how it looks and all the people and dancing, it's making me more invested in wanting to do the storyline with the chapter and find out like how are we going to help both the people of Umbar and Gondor and help the corruption stop, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're going. I'm gonna turn on the music because it's just a little too loud for my ears. I think that's where they're going with the whole corruption thing of the oh, they're the people's leadership, right? That kind of thing. This person is having a blast. Look at this person. I'm assuming this is a quest giver, just for the fact that she's just so excited dancing here. Gosh, man, you think she'll ever get tired? Energetic youth. I guess that means no. They gave you the housing item that teleported you to Umbar. Wait, what housing item? Do I have that? Is that this thing? The decoration whispers of a jeweled-toned harbor city. Does that take does that just take you to Umbar from your house? That's awesome. I love it that they've been adding those to LOTRO. Also, I have some new weapons. This armor is actually technically better than mine, so I'm gonna put it on. And this ring is much better than my other rings. Wow. I lose some might, but that's a lot more vitality. Hey, look at that. We have 110,000 health now. See, our stats are gonna start going up. This is beautiful. Ads! Ah! By the way, YouTube changed their ad stuff, guys. I don't know what I can do about it. Unassuming flats. Oh, okay. This is if you have the corresponding quest. Okay. Can't go in there yet until I have the quest. I wonder if there's any buildings we can go in. I'm sure there is. This city is so big. Let's find a public building that we're allowed to go into. All right, up this street we go. All right, the meeting hall. The Jar Laja meeting hall. Wow, this is beautiful. I love your little water fountain. Can I just run my horse around in your water fountain? Thank you so much. Can't go in there. All right, so I'm curious. None of these doors. Yeah, so these aren't. This is not for public use. That or I just don't have the rights yet. They're like, who are you, random creature on a giant horse with blue armor? I don't even know what you are. It's like, I'm Zollin Ironshield. Okay, we were here already. This is where we were. I've gone in a circle. All right, well, that might have been where I needed to go. It just so happens. Going down to the harbor. I want to go down to that beautiful waterway. Oh, look at this. We're going on the lower city, I'd assume. Yeah, so this is like the quarters for everyone now. Whoa, look at all the people. Open the doors and see all the people, guys. Wow, what's going on with that old structure right there? Not looking so hot. They seem to have built over it. My horse. All right. Fishing? Fishing? Oh, do we get an update to fishing? Hobby master? Fishing? Well, I already have the hobby, so I can't talk to him. What about her?
Good day to you, traveler.
Nope, just a regular one. But the question is, do we get any updates to, like, are there better fish? Is there a taxidermy in town with new kinds of fish? Because that should be a thing, unless maybe it'll be a small patch later on where they'll add it later. I don't see any updates of the hobby stuff, but I'd be curious to find out if there is a taxidermist in town. There's a lot of stuff in town. I don't know. Let's try using, let's see, taxidermy is normally a trader, right? Housing furnisher, healer. That doesn't even tell me what it is. It just tells me the location. Interesting. Okay. Let's try a vendor. Supplier, provisioner, healer, provisioner, supplier, provisioner, supplier. Okay, so I don't see anything right off the bat, but that's okay. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna swim down the canal. Woohoo! Yeah, we're swimming down the canal. There's a box down there in the water. Wow, look at that. Look at the water underneath. Look at the clarity of the water down there. Because they've upgraded the textures on the ground. That's one thing I think they should do in Evendim. I think they should take these awesome texturings and put them on the bottom of the lake. So if you jump and you see underneath the lake, it's textured better. Wow, look at the textures on the side of this rock. It's pretty cool. All right, here's one of the harbor masters. I'm gonna learn that.
Fair winds to you.
Well, thank you. All right. I just run through the net. All right, so we're gonna try to get to the bank. I want to see the bank. Oh, really? All right, well, I'm sure they'll do a patch fix before the weekend, so we won't get there anyway by then, like today, so. Thank you for telling me, though, Jeffer. All right, All right, so here we have the Forge Master. Oh, he looks awesome.
Speak quickly. I have much to do.
Technically reforge one of my weapons here. I might as well do it. Because we can now get over level 140, so my weapons are reforged, which means I'm probably going to need to get more tracers and bump up the numbers on them. Because remember, your legendaries grow with you guys. Don't forget to do that. Probably going to need to make a little guide video on, like, what to do now that you're in Umbar. Housing furniture. I want to see what she's got.
Good day to you, traveler.
Good day. Okay, so we got Umbarian Stable Master. Okay, we've got some different Stable Masters. Umbarian Oven. It's cool, just a different oven. A different forge, different styles. I already have the Gondorian ones, so I don't need these. But they're cool if you don't have them and you want to have ones where you can craft at your house. Here you go. This is where you get them. They do use rights, it looks like, to trade, so... But, which you can get in the LOTRO store, so they're paid.
Fair winds to you.
But this isn't. This is something you could pay with in-game money. You can get the crumbling stove here. These are cosmetic things. Decorative mossy floor. Sweet. Decorating wall. I'm gonna try some of these out on my Hobbit house. Ivy floor. Some of these are probably copies from other places, but I'm assuming some of these are new for Umbar. Wall of vines, because remember they'll be new textured too, right? Because they've worked on them in here, so they put them into the housing stuff. Very exciting. $40? I thought was 40 the cheapest for Umbar? I thought it was 20 for some reason. Yeah, you might be right. It might be 40 because it is it's a huge expansion. So what they normally do is it's a smaller expansion. So sometimes they'll give free stuff, right? LOTRO will just give a small expansion. Those are just like, you know, they'll add one little area and maybe 5 levels or something. But usually if it's a level cap, it's not just a location, it'll be like $20 for the cheapest regular one that all you need technically. The other things are cosmetic usually, or just fun, helpful things for like the ultimate packs and stuff. That's how they've always done it. And then for the big expansions that are like 10 level jumps that are huge, those ones are like $40 usually. Which I think is reasonable when you look at other games that are, $60, $70, $80 to do expansions. It's like, now again, of course, you can always get the Ultimate Edition. That's like $100-something. There's like an $80 one, and there's like a $120 one. They're just bonus things. You don't need them. So if you just want to get the expansion to play the game, all right, and maybe you're a VIP or maybe you're just free to play, you just want to play the new area, the $40 one will be fine for you. You will get all the questing, all the areas opened. You'll get everything. You just won't get like, the cosmetic looking, armor cosmetics or, maybe an extra like, the Valor boost. I think the 120 gives you a Valor boost. So one character can you get a free level up for one character, use it on. Those kind of things. They're like helpful things. They're things you don't need though, right? So it's kind of like cosmetic things. Kind of like in the monetization. It's a better way of doing monetization than like pay to win. So I like how LOTRO does that. I'm glad they're not like... I don't want to butt heads on any other MMOs right now, but I heard that another MMO, we won't say which one, is making where there was like a thing you could buy to have like early access to the expansion, which was weird. I didn't really like that very much. I was like, what are they talking about? But anyway, I'm not playing that game right now anyway, so I don't care. You discovered the baths of Kadax. This guy, what's he doing? Clean the baths? He's a scoundrel. I heard scoundrel. Immediately what came to my mind is Han Solo and Lady and the Tramp. The dog show. That's what came to my mind. I'm just gonna be... That's what the word brought to my mind. Shh. Don't give it away. Don't give away what MMO I'm talking about. Again, by the way, I like that MMO. I haven't played it in years, but I actually think it's got great cinematics, great music, great stories. I'm not beating on anything there, but all I know is that the community that plays that MMO was not happy with it too. So it's not like I'm an outsider making that comment. The majority of the community was annoyed about it in the game that play it too. I think the YouTuber that I saw also commented that it was ridiculous was Asmongold on a YouTube video. He's a guy who does a lot of stuff now, but he used to be a big World of Warcraft. I'll just say it, World of Warcraft.
Again, great game too. And World of Warcraft and LOTRO have always sharpened each other as being better MMOs over the past many years. Even if, oh wow, these guys are attacking me. Oh wow, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, stop. Stop attacking me. There's aggressors. Where are the gods? I'm being attacked. They've always positively sharpened each other like iron on iron, right? So that's been awesome over the years. Some of the dwarves, yeah, oh yeah. All right, here we are. We're having a party out here, dancing away. Here is a beautiful city. Wow, this actually does make me think a little bit of Numenor, which makes sense because originally Umbar was a port city built by Numenor. So it would make sense that it would look like that. Wow, that looks so cool with the boats parked. Oh my gosh, we have to go in there. That is awesome. I don't know, but I don't want to jinx it or anything, but so far I have not had any lag. Now, I'm not sure about maybe later when more people are on during the weekend. We'll see. But it's been pretty clean. It's been pretty smooth and clean. There are 150 mobs in the city itself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. It's actually really cool. You should be attacked by random thugs. Like, you're some random guy from another country. They're like, let's mug that guy. We're gonna mug him. It's mugging time. Oh, man. I just always think of the Leave the Dirt League jokes on the fantasy series. I was kind of hoping I could go in here. Maybe later. We're gonna mug him. I tried to warn you. Yes, it's okay. Zollin Irish is a little too hard for some muggers to take down, even if they're higher level than me. Dude, I like the palm trees that are like just in the city here. Wow, there's stuff up there too. Can I get up there? It looks like I can. Yeah, it's like a stadium thing up there. What the heck? That's so cool. Wow, look at that. Look at this. So no wonder Gondor, like Elisar is a little bit nervous about Umbar and the new kindred of the coin who took over from the heirs of Castamere. Now again, remember, this is all, some of it is Tolkien stuff and some of it is LOTRO adding and tying in lore where Tolkien didn't say, which is awesome. Well done. I think they're doing a fantastic job. Very respectful of Tolkien how they're doing it so far. I mean, I obviously haven't played the whole story, but so far it's been very, very good. And these guys are over here practicing, training for battle. Look at him. He's like, men, now put your spears in the air, and then like throw them around like you don't care. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh, hoo, hoo. That's kind of cool. Yeah. It's kind of a fun little animation there. They're doing training. So maybe this is like the soldier quarters, man, because there's a lot of soldiers here. I'm assuming this is like the soldier quarters. Yeah, it's got to be, right? Are we talking about Carthage in real life? Like our world? I think so. I'm trying to remember. Is Carthage, is it in Egypt? It is, right? Because that's the Romans attacked Egypt with Queen. Yeah. I'm thinking about my own geography and history right now in real life. I always laugh because I really like geography, both in our world and reality and Middle Earth, Ardar. So I really like. I'm a geography fan. I love it. But yeah, I think you're right. I think so. I mean, we could probably Google it later. All of us, we could just Google it and see, because it's probably similar today. I don't know how much it's changed. Obviously, I'm sure the buildings around it have changed quite dramatically from wars and stuff, but I'm assuming it's probably the same bay layout, how the water comes in. I doubt that's changed in a few thousand years. All right, unless they've done some huge ocean project. Wow, this place is actually kind of huge. So we're gonna walk around the edge here. This is craziness.
We're in the late watches of the night. So we're riding around at like 4 a.m. in the morning, and yet there's people everywhere. I guess that is a city. I don't know what that means. A Gondorian tower? You have discovered the old Bastion Inn. Oh, cool. Wait, why can't I go in there? You know what? I'm curious. I might not be able to go into these buildings because of the chapters. I might have to do the chapters to become, like, friendly with them. That or they're going to add stuff later. I don't know. We'll find out. Because I'm kind of surprised I haven't found a nice building to go in any of these big buildings yet. But we'll keep looking. Oh, wow. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that view. That's awesome. I am stoked, you guys. We have so much fun stuff that we're going to be able to do on this channel. We're going to have tour episodes. Oh wow, look at the chain. It's probably to bring up like a I would assume that's to like bring up a like something in the water, right? Like a to stop the ships from coming in. Or maybe just hang stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure. It just looks cool. The chains. We're gonna have so much fun stuff. Tour episodes. I'll be making guides on things and updated stuff because we have a bunch of updated systems and things that are kind of be happening. I'll try to make maybe a little guide on, you know, what to do first kind of thing, just a real basic stuff. Wow, that is so cool. And then of course we'll be doing more live streams and exploring with the kinship and doing again tours, exploring things, leveling up. We'll have a LOTRO adventure, probably of me leveling up. I'll be doing voiceovers through the whole series of the chapters and stories. We'll have a blast. What's up? Oh, hello there, General Kenobi. Look at this. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how great that looks. That looks so good. We are in the great city, Andreas, of Umbar. We've been exploring. We've kind of done a loop around the city. It's literally taken us like 45 minutes to get around the city. Just like to point that out. I know I've been stopping to look at things, but this is a pretty big city. These guys are all training for war. Hopefully they're not coming to kill us in Gondor, but that could be a case. All right, so now there's a bridge here, which I don't know if I can cross. There's a trainer right here. It's a warden trainer. Hello. You are the wrong class. Well, okay, fine. Oh, well, you have discovered the Lord's Gate. Apparently, I cannot go onto the island of the Lord's Manor. I'm assuming if I do the chapter later, I'll be able to be teleported on there to do something. That's my guess. Maybe King Elisar talks with someone. But for now, I guess we are barred from entry. I can take him. It's like an army behind me. I don't think that's very realistic. All right. Wow, look at that fountain. That is a serious fountain right there. It does seem very Numenorian still, which makes me feel that they did a good job with the story, the fact that like this originally was built, a lot of this was built by Numenor back in the day. Because remember, a lot of black Numenorians ruled this area, and no, it is not because they were darker pigment in their skin, called black Numenorians. They were called that because they turned against the Numenorians in Gondor, and they served Sauron. Okay, so, and no, that doesn't make anything wrong with calling them that, okay? We're not going there. But anyway, my point is just so we don't get confusion there. Just because, like, you know, obviously the people of Umbar, the Corsairs and Haradrim are obviously darker in skin tone, right? But that has nothing to do with the fact that the Black Numenorians were called that. And that did rule these people for a while. Because remember, the Black Numenorians lived a long time, just like regular Numenorians. A couple hundred years. This looks so good. I am being attacked by a mugger. Trying to mug me! Gods! Gods! Muggers are after me! Protect me! Ride like the wind, horsey. They're after me! The ruffian muggers! Alright, anyway, we're safe now. We're good. Well, I just did a loop back, so man, this city is so confusing. Wow, that's a pretty little spot though. Let's see. Let's go back down to the port, and I think we'll finish up by checking out the aftermath of Dol Amroth real quick before we finish up here. don't you worry. We'll be doing a stream in the daytime to check out this city. I might have a very specific stream just to explore Umbar later this weekend, and then I'll have some more streams on, you know, going through the world. I might just do some streams of doing voiceovers and doing the chapters instead of doing the LOTRO adventure, because it might be more fun over the next week or two, the next 2 weekends. So I'll keep you updated. Make sure you're subscribed and have that bell turned on. And if you're not in Discord, the link is right down there, guys. So you can join up, and then you won't miss anything. Because sometimes YouTube doesn't always do a great job of alerting you. Not to nag on YouTube, but it doesn't always alert all your subscribers, which is a little bit frustrating. So that's why you want to turn the bell notification on, and you want to be in Discord, because I usually say, hey guys, stream tomorrow, or you know, I give a heads up, right? Or stream in an hour, you know, that kind of thing. Boom, boom, boom. By the way, if you're someone who's like, I don't like Discord because I get messaged all the time from everyone having conversations, you can individually mute those channels so you don't hear them and only leave over the announcements channel and the YouTube video channel that only I post to, so that you can kind of have your, you know, if you don't want your phone to be exploded with other people talking. I understand that. So I have a whole video on that, by the way, on the LOTRO life blog playlist. I basically show you how to do that. So if you're someone who's like, I don't really know how to do that on Discord, I don't really want to do the work, well, guess what? I already did the work for you. So you can just go watch that video. It'll show you real fast. All right. Anyway, that's a side note. I need to get to this dock. How do I get to that dock? I guess I have to go. You have discovered another place. Wait, I discovered something in here? The Black Anchor Tavern. Oh, cool. Can I go in it? Nope. I probably have to do some quest. There's some dwarves. And again, these dwarves are from a different clan. They're not Longbeard dwarves, if you're wondering. There's not a lot of them, obviously, in the city, which makes sense. There wouldn't be. So LOTRO has added a town of dwarfs that are a different clan that are in the South Gondor that have helped Gondor supposedly, right, in the lore of LOTRO. There we go. There's the boatmaster. And my horse disappears. Anyway, this is beautiful, and I love the music. But yeah, anyone got any questions for me? Thanks for liking the stream, guys. We got tons of likes on the video. If you're here and you didn't like it, add a like on there, please. Pocket-sized horse. Yep, just put it in my horse pocket. What? What's a horse pocket? Just, you know, just put in your horse pocket, right? All right, we're gonna jump over to warning. YouTube is warning me it's gonna try to do an ad. Okay, so if you do watch the ad, I appreciate it. It actually does give me some monetization if you watch the whole ad. But if it's something stupid and it's skippable, you can skip it. I don't feel obligated. You do whatever you want. It's your choice. You're the one enjoying yourself. I'm having fun, you're having fun. That's always the goal of this channel. Come on, some call it magic. Yes. So where is Lond Siron? That's in Anphilas. I'm gonna teleport there real quick. Let's see what. Oh! Oh my gosh! I didn't show this at the beginning of the stream. I didn't even see this area. Outer Gondor. Where is that? Oh my gosh! It's over here. Wait. That's why I couldn't see it. It's literally to the left of Dol Amroth. Dol Amroth is in the picture here. So there is a whole nother. I thought there were 4 regions. I was like, what? I thought they did 4 regions. This is the other one, Anphilas. That's so cool. I always wanted to go to this area of Gondor. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We have a whole nother area to explore. Oh my gosh, I would have showed this at the beginning of the video. I just didn't realize it was there until just now. I thought I showed all the things. Look, so that is right here is Dol Amroth to King's Gondor. All right, so this area is the updated King's Gondor, okay? So this is not the Gondor you played if you went from level like 80 to like 100. This is not that area, okay? This is after the battle, so this area basically is up to 140, is upper area over here, and then you follow along from Minas Tirith, right? And you follow along, so March of the King is what this one is called, Eastern Gondor, and then you go to Pelagur, which is what you do, and then your next part of the story will be to go into Western, sorry, keep doing that.
So this is the area they opened up. So this is the one of the regions. Is this area, the Havens of Belfast, I believe, is one of the regions. And then you go to Outer Gondor, which is also Anfalas, which is basically that area over here, this area, which is really cool. We have not seen this at all yet. So obviously we were seeing more of Gondor's kingdom and helping Aragorn and Arwen. And then at that point, so I think if Beth is still here, I mean, if Bella's still here, or Beth, I said a minute ago that you'd probably do a couple levels and then get to like level 145 and go to the islands. Well, that makes sense now. So you basically are going to do this part of Western Gondor after the battle, King's Gondor, this part, and then you're going to go over probably to this area with Aragorn, and then you're going to be sent to the Shield Islands, and then probably to Umbar and the Cape of Belfast, which is going to be down here in Hardareth, right? This area with Umbar, and then the Shield Islands would be probably in order of this would probably be last for the leveling. Let's go on an adventure. Yes, Table of Durin, exactly. I agree. So anyway, this is cool.
There's always work to be done.
This is a lot of exploring. To Androst. It's not there yet, but we know maybe a small expansion in the future or a big one to Androst. That's pretty cool. I am... Okay, I'm getting a little sentimental right now. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am the fact that they're filling out all of Middle-earth. Okay, and also, have you noticed the map is slightly bigger? They slightly pushed the whole Middle-earth farther down and opened up this. So this is actually a new map, technically, because they're going to go into the south here, below Mordor and Gondor, right? But the fact that they're also going back to the west, and obviously we don't have stuff all out here, right? But we did add in Tharbad and Cardalin. This area used to be empty, right? So now we have these areas. So the fact that we're slowly getting all of these places added in is super cool. Now, again, I can't get to Anfalas from this screen because you need to go to... I'm trying to think, how do you get there normally? Gondor. Is there just Anfalas? How do I, like, switch to... Anyone know how you switch to Rohavanian? It's probably the King's Gondor, right? Because if it's called Outer Gondor, so I'd have to look for Outer Gondor. Is that here? You can see Outer Gondor on the map selection, which is weird. Mordor? Oh, it's under Mordor because it's the expansion. I kind of would prefer it to be the location, but it's because of the expansion. It came out after Mordor, not Gondor. That's why. So there it is. Haradreth, Outer Gondor is probably here. There it is. Rep, Anfalas, King's Gondor. All right. Well, I probably should make a guide video about that because people are going to get confused. Also, the music is awesome. Let's just check out a little bit of Anfalas, the little town here of Lon Sirion, which Lon Sirion is a very famous name in the books. One of the towns that battles the Corsairs in the book series. What's up, Ice? Good morning. We have been exploring the new areas. There's so much, Ice. I'm trying to restrain my excitement, not get too crazy here on stream. Very excited. There is so much new stuff. I'm really excited to find out about Outer Gondor and Anfalas. I did not realize there was an entire... That looks gorgeous. Just from the map, it's all green hills. I want to go up there. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be able to make so many tour videos. And by the way, remember, we got a new graphics card, so I'm going to be able to do it even higher definition. So excited. All right. Yeah, this is awesome. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. If you're here, you didn't like it already. I see a lot of you did. Thank you so much. We're almost at 30 likes. If one of you haven't liked the stream, you should do it so we hit 30. Wow, this is awesome. Look at the texturing in this area. The roots coming out of the stones. This is beautiful. It's so different here. So we got like new parts of Gondor, new parts of the Shield Islands. By the way, Ice, there are waves on the Shield Islands and it looks freaking awesome. Oh, look at this. This terrain looks very different. It's like a mix of some terrains we've seen, but it's quite different. Corsairs, Castaway. All right, well, let's not fight him. Yeah, level 143. So this is the area you'll be working to get to level 145. So Anfalas. So you'll be doing King's Gondor West with Aragorn. That'll be from like level 140 to 143. And then you'll get over here to Anfalas and Outer Gondor after King's Gondor, which is the new area on this side. We already had this, right? This area, but that area. And then you go to Outer Gondor, and this will be like level 145. Then they'll send you to the Shield Islands, right? Which are in the new area of Hardawaith. Oh, I see. They still have the one map. Okay. They saw this. Okay. Hardawaith, and then you go to the Shield Islands, right? That'll be later in the leveling. And then you'll go to the Cape of Umbar and Umbar. With coins, I mean, they usually do it a couple months later, Ice. So you probably have a little time to wait, but I mean, you're gonna be able to experience the entire exploring process through our streams and videos. So here on the channel, which you should. Ice is already subscribed, obviously. He's a long-time subscriber, but anyone who's not, you should be subscribed.
Have you come to help?
All right. Good. All right. So now we could technically like. We could do more fast traveling. Let's see. How are we doing on time here? All right. All right. Yeah, I'm really excited. So, let's just do a couple fast travels around Anfalas and Outer Gondor just to see the location where the horses are. Okay. There's literally not enough time for it to cover this entire area right now in this stream, because if I just walk this entire area, that would be like 3 hours. 3 more hours on top of what we already streamed. So we're just gonna do all the fast travels for now. Where are we gonna go first? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Barad something. So I'll use Mithril coins and get all the places. I don't remember I think Swift travel is usually only for VIP, but I don't know if you can use coins still to get around. You can still use coins to get the regular places to travel around and learn them. Is that a swamp? Was that a picture of us like a swamp? Or maybe like an estuary? You know, that's like where the water meets the ocean. for our biome lingo. You guys are like, Zollin, you're making up words. No, those are real words, I promise. Okay. All right, so this area is cool. It's kind of like, I see what this is Outer Gondor. These people live out in the boonies. All right, so now we'll go to Megalis.
We must not take these days for granted.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Patrick, on that one. I was just talking about the Shield Islands, how gorgeous they look. Have you been to the Shield Islands yet? They went all out with the Shield Islands. The texturing, the waves, oh my gosh, it looks so good. Amazing job. This is definitely like they've done a really, really good job, and I'm just stoked with that. I got the day off. I need coffee, Ice. How long do you think it will take? Well, the problem is I'm gonna have to get lunch at some point today. But yeah, no, this is a beautiful expansion. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there on that one. They've done a really good job. I was just saying about an hour ago how Standing Stones has really they went above and beyond on this one. The texturings, the updates, the immersion, the new music is fantastic. The visual, just the textures on everything, even in the stupid barn right here. Like, it looks so much better than original areas. Yeah, and the waves look so good. It's just really, they've done a really good job with this whole area. Now, I will say this area of Anfalas is a little, it's the terrain, right? The weird trees and stuff. It looks a little like, just because of the, it's that kind of terrain. I want to go north and see the northern areas. So we'll see. Do you think you have a favorite made-up world? Are you talking to me, Jeffer? Are you talking about like a fantasy world? What do you mean, favorite made-up world? Bring in, okay, yeah, all right. Catching up on the stream here. I had to go get some sleep. All right, well, thank you for joining us, Table of Durin. I appreciate it. Table of Durin's got a channel, too. He does some Lord of the Rings dwarf stuff on there.
All right, see you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a good night. Obviously, we're in a very different time zone because for me it's 2:20 in the afternoon. So, assuming you're in Europe somewhere. Ice. Yeah. I'm sure it means it's all beautiful. Well, you know what? Not everybody's always going to be happy with everything. So everyone, I'm happy to hear everyone's opinion. But we all don't have to agree on everyone's opinions. All right, so let's go up to Isfumfel. We're gonna swift travel. So I want to see if it's pretty. He has a donkey. There's a donkey in that stable. What? You're gonna see the donkey? I've never seen a donkey model. Well, they had one a long time ago, didn't they? You can keep going for ages. Hey, what's up, Cam? Welcome to the stream. We have been exploring the new areas of LOTRO.
You are here to help?
It just so happens that LOTRO and Rise to War, the phone Lord of the Rings game, they both had massive expansions literally today. I don't know how that happened. They both land on the same day. So I'll probably be making some Rise to War videos too for people who are Rise to War fans. But we'll be doing tons of LOTRO with the new expansion. So we've got Umbar, the Shield Islands, Central Gondor, or Outer Gondor they're calling it, which is Anfalas. If people who play, it's kind of fun because one thing cool about Rise to War, little shout out to Rise to War, is that the map is really well done like LOTRO. So like if you're someone who's played Rise to War and you know all the locations, these capture locations, because it's like a risk board game, that phone game, Lord of the Rings goes into more depth, obviously, with their maps, but you kind of know the areas then, you know? So it's kind of fun. You've been loving it. Cav, you've been loving the Return to Moria. That's another great game. We have had so much happen in the last few days. I want to see this town. So I want this town actually. Wow, that's pretty. Wait a second. We've got some pretty trees over here. Oh man, I wish it was daylight right now. How close are we to daylight in the game? It's 4 dawn. Okay, we're gonna get daytime pretty soon. Cool, so we can see some of this in the daylight in a few minutes. Oh, look at how green it is. I knew it would be green. Rolling hills. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. All right, these birds, are they trying to kill me? Oh no, there's a Haradrim warrior that was hiding in the trees. Oh dude, look at how this tree looks. This is awesome. Also, we got new music again. Dude, turn up the music. Yeah, dude, the Return to Moria has been freaking awesome, Cam. I've been enjoying that so much. I'm in a boat right now as a content creator where like everything is amazing right now, and I have all of these options of games, and I'm just like overtiming it. I'm just doing as much as I possibly can instead of like trying to eliminate things, which I'm gonna have to unfortunately do some, take turns on things. I've just been like doing I've been like stream before night. We'll record videos, go to sleep, wake up, stream, record videos, edit, go to sleep. It's like, that's what I've been doing the last week. Oh, here's some of the new iron. Oh, dude, what is it called? I know that word. I know it, I can say it. Iridescendant? It's like, no, that's not how you say it. Ore deposit. Well, it looks really cool. Look at how cool that ore looks. What? Look at how cool it looks, guys. That's awesome. I gotta get up my prospecting so I can come out here and mine it. Why can't I mine it already? What level of prospecting is this? Why can't I do it? Oh, my Gundabat isn't all the way up. Darn it. You know what? I could probably do that right now with my ores so I can collect stuff as I find it. This looks really pretty. Look at the textures on these stones. Dude, this looks like it's like a brand new game practically. I know that everyone's been saying this, and I've said this a few times now today on the stream, but just to make it clear for people who are here, a lot of people are like, oh, did they cancel the remaster of LOTRO? No, they did not cancel any remasters. The thing that's been mixed, there's been a mixed skewing of a certain situation where people thought they were gonna redo the engine of the game. Right? It was hinted around by a couple upper executives, and then a rumor started. That was never gonna happen. Okay, no one wants that. No one that plays it, I don't want them to redo the whole engine. It'll probably cause a bunch of problems anyway. Would it be fun? I'd be open to it maybe, but it's unrealistic. I heard someone say it would be up to $33 million to redo. That's insane. No thank you. Don't put the money into that. Put the money into making sure the game is running beautifully, new expansions, right? No lag, awesome new features, updates to systems. Guess what? That's what they've been doing. And we've gotten the revamp. We've been getting it this whole time. Also, look at the sunrise. That's really pretty. So I'm stoked with that. But there was a little bit of a misunderstanding there that happened with the community, I think, at large, that people thought, oh, they canceled the remaster. No. The remaster that I've been talking about for 3 years, they have been working on steadily this whole time. Graphical updates, texture updates, system updates, lag updates. They're going to update the client pretty soon, things like that. Those are all happening. The idea of it being totally scrapped and rebuilt from the ground up, that was never going to happen. And that's what people are confused on, okay? Just throwing that out there again. I know I said that like an hour ago, but Ice is already on Thursday. Yeah, heck yeah, he's ahead of us. Live in the future, baby. Ice. Busy times for you. Loving it. Thanks, Cam. Yeah, no, I'm having a blast. Perfect timing too. We just got the new graphics card. Thanks to you guys and your support. Thank you. And of course, my Patreons. Thanks to them. And a bunch of people gave a wonderful super chats today too, which was very encouraging. So and some membership give outs. So thank you to them. Definitely helps because I had a little bit of debt left on the on the credit card from that graphics card. So you guys are the best. Thank you for that. But I needed to invest right then because I needed it for Return to Moria. And I also noticed when I was trying to record really high definition things with LOTRO, it was struggling, even though it was able to manage it. It was just, when you stream high quality or record high quality with a video game, a graphics card is much more demanded on. So, like, my whole system was great, right? I have a monster computer, but now my graphics card's a monster too. The whole thing is a monster. And I'm trying to think what kind of monster, because I don't want to call it a Belrog, because that's evil. Is there a good monster we can think of in Lord of the Rings? A good dragon, maybe? Eagles aren't really monsters. Hard to type of pronunciation, yeah. Iridescent. Ah, thank you. That's what I needed. Nice. I needed that. Iridescent. That's the word. I knew it was. I knew what it was. I knew it was like see-through, but I just couldn't say it. Thank you. That's it. That's the word. Iridescent. Iridescent deposit. That's what the new material is. Thank you for that. Oh, I feel so much better. Yeah, I need Umbar Prospector. Yeah, which I could easily get because I could just go mine a little bit and we'll be good. Look at the sunrise though on these hills. This is pretty. I think the sunrise is that way. I think we're looking east, right? Yeah, we are. So the sunrise is that way. Over there, yeah, it's over there. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is really well done. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I was a little confused on that one comment where the person's like, "Oh yeah, it doesn't look great," where all the rest of them are like, "It looks amazing." Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that one. Maybe just but I mean, I appreciate their opinion, but not gonna have to agree on it there. Got you, boo. My PC doubles as a heater as well. That is true. Mine also does that. That's why I had to turn my AC on all the time. The good news is my new graphics card doesn't get quite as hot as the previous one did. Probably because the other one was running way too hard. So I don't quite have a forge at my feet anymore, and I was able to put the case back on without it getting too hot. The case side. So it's not, I just have the heat come out the side here with a fan at the bottom of my desk, and it doesn't feel like I have a fire at my feet, which wasn't bad when it was cold, mind you, but when you have all the lights on and you're recording and you might be a little dressed up in your stuff, it can get a little hot in here. All right, anyway, let's go teleport to the next area. This looks beautiful though. Oh, a goblin. Dude, there's a goblin. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, that guy knocked me right off my horse. What a jerk. Also, I'm assuming you can use your war mount here, right? Yeah, because you could. This is kind of cool place to be able to use your war mount. I just realized to kill things out in the field. Oh, look at this. This is pretty. Little Gondor town. Let's see. I'm trying to find the stable master. I love the new trees. gosh. And the texturing on the mountains, of course, these are the same texturings they've used. These look different, but the same texturings as parts of the New Shire region, right, up in the mountains. Look at the river. The river's moving, by the way. Can you tell in the stream? Because, like, the stream isn't going to be 100% of what I'm saying, but it's pretty close. Can you guys tell the stream is moving? The river? There's a current moving this way. Rude Haradrim. Yeah, exactly. No air conditioning. Yeah, you guys don't do a lot of air conditioning in the UK, huh? I've had other friends tell me that from there. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful down there. Also, I've noticed already in this new area, the render distance is farther. Like, they've updated the render distance. Because I've told you in the past, the render distance got updated like 3 years ago on some of the older areas. But we are getting good render distance where we're getting the bushes and the edges of the other side of that river. Which, in the past, it would have just been blank nothing. So, and also I've noticed with my new graphics card that somehow LOTRO looks better with the new card, even though my other one was good. It's just now my one I have is a monster, so I don't know how that is. Whenever I upgrade a graphics card, every time LOTRO looks better. It's like, how does it do that? It's something to do with the old engine. It just has the capability of getting pushed farther, even though you already have max settings, but when you have something that's better, it can just push it a little more. Just little things. They're minute things that I can barely tell with my eyes, but they're there. There's tiny updates with having the better card, besides the fact that they've updated the area with the game itself. All right, let's move on. We've done a lot of talking. Let's go up to Ostandern. Wow, look at this with the sunlight. I think maybe we'll use the swift travels to go look at the shield islands for you. Because how many have hopped in who didn't see the shield islands? There's like 6 of you, right? We'll hop back in a second. Warning, YouTube is warning me. I like to warn you guys too, but YouTube says there might be ads, so I'll take a little second break here. So if you want to watch it for me to support the channel, it does help a little monetization, but if it's a stupid ad and you can skip it, you can skip it. Do whatever you want. Don't feel obligated.
You are here to help?
Ostandern. Okay, we're going to swift travel there. I'm watching the stream more while watching you stream on your stream. Nice. I get it. All right, here we go. We've discovered Oh, wow, look at that. They've got some of the beautiful statues of, like, the Argonath. Wow, look at this. Look at these trees. These trees are awesome. Dude, look at the mountain. Look at how cool the sharp edges are on that mountain. Because a lot of times in the past with LOTRO, when it was first a new game, things were very smooth. Everything was real smooth because graphics were harder on computers, right, back then? But they've been, like, adding dimension to everything with these recent revises of graphics, right? And redos. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at the water over there. The smoke. And look at the reflection on that lake over there. You can see it from here. See it? That looks great. We'll go look at it. But yeah, look at those. Look at the little definitions in the mountain. Oh, gosh, it looks so good, you guys. So freaking good. All right, let's see here. Didn't they make someone's tune an officer? I mean, I can make this person an officer. Sorry, I'm reading Kinship chat. That's fine. That's Odie's character, right? So we're playing the game, and thank you everyone for being here for the stream. I appreciate it, and liking the stream. Oh, by the way, we got over 33. We got 30 likes. We got 33. We hit our goal. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, look at the mountains back there. Look at the rocks here. Those textures are so much better. You can, like, actually get pretty close before you see anything. Like, there's a little blur right there. But, like, overall, like, the moss on these rocks really looks good. What the heck? That's awesome. See, for me, it helps me get engrossed into the game if the textures on things are more believable, right? Because I love the art style of LOTRO, but one thing that can get me a little out of the immersion sometimes is a bad texture that just looks blurry compared to the rest of the game. So the fact that all of these textures have been upgraded, the ground looks really good, the walls of the buildings, the boxes, all that stuff,
that really helps bring the immersion for me. The layering on the trees and bushes has been increased and the textures are updated. Like, it's really nice. And also the water somehow looks flippin' better than it did before. And I don't know if it's because it's the new area and they've updated the water, or if it's because of my new graphics card. Probably a little of both. But look at that. Look at that. Resolution. That's true. That's true. If you look at it, yeah, dead on, it will blur it to try to help the, yeah, that's true. That is a good thing to keep in mind. I didn't even think about that. Oh, look at that. It's that's cool. They put in the little tie downs for ships. That's cool. They're tie downs. I forget what these are. They called just tie downs? Like anchor mounts? I forget what the name is for those. Wow, look at that. There's a ship out there. The lake, the bridge, the guy fishing right here, standing on top of my camera. Yeah, I don't remember the exact name for it. Beth, I say I've missed you so much. All right, yeah, that is gorgeously, beautifully done water. I mean, I can't even believe that's LOTRO. When I started this game 16 years ago, it did not look like that, guys. In fact, can I just show you a little example of what it used to look like? There's original LOTRO, boys. It looks great, doesn't it? So bad. Honestly, this still looks better than the original because of but then, you know, kill me, Ice, kill me. What the freak? Exactly. And click of my fingers, the magic of redone LOTRO. Oh, it looks like an entirely different game. Anyway, yeah, so people that say LOTRO, you know, oh, I don't know about LOTRO's looks. I'm just gonna point at this spot and be like, I think the game looks fantastic. It's a great looking game. Beautiful fortresses, beautiful mountains everywhere. It's wonderful. All right, let's not talk about its dark past. Got us a No, we have not done that yet, Belle, to answer your question. I have not been able to make a calendar yet on voiceoftherings.com. But we'll get there. Like I was saying, I've got so much I'm doing that's fun right now, but we've got so many games to cover that I couldn't quite do the extra work and do extra things on the side right now. We want to put some like some kind of calendar stuff to like have events for our channel on voiceoftherings.com, which you guys want to check that out after the stream. It's a cool little site me and my sister put together with a lot of work. All right, let's teleport to this place.
Days of peace have come at last to Gondor.
I like that if you hear that, his voice was in our right ear because our head was to right to him. I always love that about LOTRO, the voices and the music and sound effects. They happen stereo depending on if you're looking at the person that's in both ears, like music or talking. And if you look to the right, it's in your right ear, left ear, and then behind you. Pretty awesome for that. Oh, wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's like a vineyard place.
We must not take these days for granted.
Well, I do know that Gondor is quite famous for its wine in the story, too, because Tolkien mentions that. So I'm assuming this is probably where it comes from, these beautiful vineyards. This is amazing. This is gorgeous. Also, I love that it's like cloudy and rainy. By the way, remember what I told you about the animations? Watch this. Look straight up at the sky. Usually, is it not going to do it out here? Usually it'll drop maybe it's not raining hard enough. If it's raining hard enough, you'll get raindrops on your like thing, but I guess this is a trickle, so it doesn't count. Fine. All right, because in Bree, when it's raining really hard, if you look up, it'll like do raindrops on your screen. It's kind of fun. But unless I'm not looking up high enough. No, I guess it's just because it's a trickle. It's not going to do it here. All right. Cool. So beautiful. Such a minor detail, right? Let's see here. So to Androst, that's not out yet, but obviously they're planning on that in the future, which is awesome. Androst is the far corner stick-out point of this. This is Androst. It's this area south of these mountains that sticks out to the very tip of the Belagar Great Sea. All right, so now that it's daytime and it's gorgeous, what I want to do is I'm going to run to the top of this hill and look at all of that beautiful valley. And then we're going to go back to the Shield Islands for the people who missed it. And we're going to look at it in daytime again. So this is just absolutely gorgeous. And the plants and the textures on the trees, and also, again, the stuff right here. Yes, the new ore deposit, which we got a nice little sound out from ice, which is iridescent ore deposit. It's very pretty. Oh, wow, look at that. There's a way up there. Oh, look at that's a, oh my gosh. I was like, a squirrel, squirrel. No, just kidding. That's what I feel like right now. Everything's, hello, Mr. Yeah, it's an ox or a yak? What a good boy. All right, anyway, moving on. Yeah, look at that. Look at the beautiful inland bay there. Pretty, with the mountains up there. Oh, I just want to go to the top of this hill and look out, though. Francisco, hello. Lord of the Rings Online, do you have tips for new players? Oh, well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a fan of the books or the movies, you're going to love the Lord of the Rings Online for storytelling and world building. It is amazing. Yes, I will give you some fast tips. One, shout out as a joke, but this isn't a real tip, but it is. You should, if you need any help, you can look at my guide playlist on the channel. I've got a massive guide playlist. And then two, some things that are good to know is if you're doing free-to-play, think about where you want to start, because there is different starting zones. So you're not going to be able to do the Shadows of Angmar, or the Shadows of the Past, or whatever it's called, I forget, unless you buy that little, it's a little starting expansion, but you don't need that. You can start in the human area of Archit as a hobbit or a human. You can start in the dwarven and elven area of Ered Luin, right? The elves start in the south of it, dwarves start in the north. It's pretty fun. I would recommend, one thing is storage space can sometimes be a hard thing, of course. So you can always make another character and use it as a storage holder by just sending stuff that isn't bound to your character. There's things that are bound that you can only put, but you can put some things that are bound to account in your shared storage. So make sure you use the vault. There's a bear. There's a bear. There's a bear. Sorry, Mr. Bear. Sorry, don't hurt me. All right, here, we came up to see the view. Unfortunately, because it's raining, it's a little foggy up here, but it is awesome still. So look at this. But yeah, Francisco, I'd love to answer some more questions later on too. We'll keep exploring right now. But I would also focus on enjoying the storyline. Don't focus on like power leveling. All right. It's a really wonderful game. Enjoy that first run through of the story because it's really good. Again, if you ever want to hear some of the story voiced over, you can watch it on the LOTRO Tale series on this channel. That's one of the things I do. Wow, Brian, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Brian with them super chat. Well met, dwarf friend. I don't know Khaz'dul, or I would have said it in that. Keep up the great work. Love this game and the world so much. Thanks so much, Brian. Oh my gosh, $50. That's extremely generous. I appreciate it. Wow. That means a lot. Again, I told everyone else, but that helps out because I know I invested in the channel and just got the new graphics card for us for this and other games. So that means a lot. That'll help me out, catch up. So I appreciate that so much, Brian. You're the best. Brian is like one of the epic Patreon supporters of the channel, benefactors. I appreciate the support a lot. Thank you for the likes, by the way, guys, on the stream. We're almost to 40 likes. Very good. Before the Shadow. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's what it's called. We are on the US server, correct. We are on the server CrickHollow, our group. I do have characters on other servers, but since I'm based in US, I do play on the CrickHollow server. There's lots of good servers. If you're a new player, there's like 5 servers. If you're on EU, you might want to play on an EU server, but I don't, it depends. I've had some people say they get more lag when they play in the US from Europe, and some are saying they have no problem at all. So you're gonna have to judge it by making a character and testing it probably. They've been updating a lot of things to remove lag, so that might help you out as a new player. Also, if you want to play with us, you're going to have to play on the server CrickHollow because they have yet to do a lot of cross-server, cross-world things, which I think might be a goal in the future for LOTRO. I think it would be a good goal. Thank you again, Brian. That was so nice. Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, Robert gave us some of it, right? Brian just did 50. My gosh. And then Andrew gave us, you guys are just, what a blessing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It really does help because it's a big encouragement to me because my investment in the channel with the new graphics card on the system means that I can catch up now. I had most of it I got paid off, but I had a little bit left that I had to pay back. So on my credit card. So I appreciate that. We're almost paid back. Yes, correct. So Tolkien's dwarf language is based on two things. It's based on Hebrew, and it's based on, which is a very different language, right, than our languages through through Latin, right? A lot of the European languages and North American. But it also is based on Viking runes, right? So the actual written runes are all Viking, right? Norse. And then a lot of the linguistics of Khazd-dûl is based on Jewish, even though it has a very different sound almost still, but a lot of the actual way vowels work and stuff and things from what I read and know on that. I can write in basic Dwarven, which I'm going to do a video on in the future. But anyway, look at how beautiful this is, guys. Look at it, I'm just on some random hill in the middle of Pinnith Glyn. Look at this, in Anfalas. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. All right, so now that we've kind of teleported around and seen how beautiful this area is, I want to go back to the Shield Islands since a bunch of you are here, right? So let's go see the Shield Islands. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, Francisco. Thank you, thank you. We'll be happy to have you, my friend. If you do want to play on CrickHollow, if you don't, just as a subscriber and be here for hang out with us, feel free. Either one. Don't feel obligated to play on CrickHollow if you already have a character in another one. I totally get that. So, but yes, wonderful to have you. It does have roleplay. I like to do roleplay in my voiceover series, obviously. There is the roleplay server that does a lot of roleplay. Is it Landrival? Is that one server that does that a lot? Yes, thank you. Someone already said it in the chat. Lupa, yeah, yep, thank you. I was right. Laurelin, sorry, no, I wasn't right. It wasn't the other one. Laurelin, I knew it was the L one. I just didn't remember which one. There's two L ones, I think. Yeah, Laurelin has a lot of roleplay. Again, remember, I've run into people on CrickHollow who also do roleplay. So people really love this game. So wherever you go, and if you want to play with us, we can do where we play some more roleplay, right, with our kinship. That's totally fine. That's really fun. In fact, the other day, Francisco, we did a storytelling event. If you go back and watch some of my old streams from like 3 weeks ago, we did a storytelling event where we kind of roleplayed like we were telling stories around the campfire at Beth's house in the game. And I actually told the story of my lore, back some of the lore of my character, Zollin, in my fan fiction lore, right? Anyway, side note. Let's go back to the Shield Islands, shall we? Hopefully it's not raining out in the islands.
You are here to help.
Let's see. So I need to take a thing back to this place, Lon Sirion, which is very famous in the books. Oh yeah, he was. I mean, he was a master at language. He was a language professor at Oxford, in London, right, or in England. I don't actually. Oxford isn't actually in London, is it? I don't think so. I think it's farther out. But I don't remember. Anyone remember that off the top of their heads? Landrival does too. I think they both do. Again, I've seen people do it in CrickHollow as well. In the world chat, you'll see people role-playing sometimes and things, and it's really fun. Like, that's how it should be. It's a game, right? You're supposed to be engrossed. You're in Middle-earth. I mean, that's what I try to do to bring you guys on this channel. Positivity. You're having fun. I'm having fun. You know, a blast. Try to bring you into the story with my voiceovers the best I can. because that's the one thing that I'm always like, they've done a good job with the voices this expansion, but they never fully voice all of the quests, right? Like they'll like do the beginning, the first sentence. So I'll match the voice and try to copy it for the whole thing, or I'll make it up if they don't have a voice at all for the story, right? Which I love doing. It's so much fun. I never thought when I was a little kid that I'd be doing this later, or even when I was in high school recently, not that long ago. But I love it, so it's great. And I'm totally, completely lost and can't find the dock. Do I need to loop around the bottom here? Maybe I need to go left here. Oh, here we go. This way. This looks great, dude. This town is awesome. I like the fact that you have a mix of these older buildings and then like the classic Gondorian, Numenorian buildings. Looks really good. And also the roots coming out of the side of these mountains looks really cool. The clothesline hanging up there with the seagulls in the background. That's funny. Wow, look at how beautiful this looks when... Whoa, dude. I didn't even see this when we came in because it was nighttime when we came in on the ship. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, this spot is... Elbin, are you still here? Or any Final Fantasy players? This spot right here, it's obviously a classic spot by the ocean, but this reminds me so much of that one spot in Final Fantasy. Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't, maybe it's not Final Fantasy. It's, the online, not Elden Ring, sorry. Elder Scrolls Online. There's a beach spot that looks so much like this. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, this is, I was thinking of another MMO, I think. What is this? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, it's a lift. It's a freaking, like, lift. And it brings you down. That's kind of cool. They obviously didn't animate it because that would get glitchy sometimes, but... Wow, look at that. How pretty is that, or what? I love that beach area, though. It's really cool looking. Wow, look at that fortress city, you guys. Oh, why did that unload? Why did that unload? Oh, you know what it was? It was the clouds and mist went over that building. That's why it unloaded. I was like, why did that one building unload? That's what it is. It's the clouds. That makes sense. All right, we got to take a ship back. So the ship person is right there. I'm gonna put the horse in my horse pocket, and then I'm gonna swim over here. Is there a way to get up? They usually leave a way to get up for you. There's a ramp over there, but... I need to get out of the water! Let me in! Alright, fine, I'll go to the ramp. I like that bubble effect, the little foam effect right there on the water. That's kind of cool. And the current going in and out, the waves. That's cool. The tide. It's probably... I'm from the biggest shire. Nice.
You are here to help?
All right. Epic music, right? It's just epic. Francisco, I would say with LOTRO, if you're still here for answer your question, I'm sorry I didn't see it. I would say when it comes to LOTRO, I think the ground is loading. That's weird. Something's going on with the ground. It's not loading. Everything else loaded. I think what it comes down to is you can definitely just play LOTRO on the weekends. Like you can play it casually. Will it take a lot of time to get to your max level if you're trying to get to the max level? Yes, yes. You will have many. It will take many hours in the game. Absolutely. It's an MMO. That's why some people don't like MMOs, right? It takes a lot more investment, but also that investment is what kind of builds the story. So just enjoy it as you do it. Don't feel rushed. That's what I'd recommend. Don't feel rushed to do it. So like, I know that a lot of times I'll be like, oh guys, hurry and level up so we can do raids together. If you're brand new to the game and you're playing, don't rush. Enjoy yourself. Just get to where you can while you can. Free to play, you can get up to level 95 without ever paying for anything. If you play for VIP, being a subscriber, like the classic MMOs used to do, LOTRO still hasn't raised their prices, which is amazing to me with VIP. Thank you, LOTRO. I recommend doing the 3-month because it's $10 a month instead of $15. And then you could just do the 3-month cancel so it doesn't go over. And if it goes off your VIP subscriber, you don't lose anything. Everything's fine. And then you can just re-sign up for it if you want VIP later. But you can still get on your character. You don't get locked out, nothing like that. Other MMOs will lock you out if you don't pay. That's not a thing in LOTRO. The free-to-play system is fantastic. It always has been, and they just revamped it last year even better than ever before. So. Oh, yeah, you're still here. Okay, good. There we go. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, so.
The shadow of war is now behind us, and
this
Gondor rejoices.
This is the city of Dol Amroth. So this is where Imrahil is from. If you read the books, the awesome Imrahil, or if you're someone that plays Rise to War, that's a commander, right? And he is awesome. He's a super cool character. I really wish he was in the movies. I understand why he's not. It's just exactly why Glorfindel's not in the movies. You just can't have too many characters because LOTRO, I mean, covers everything in the books and more. There are a lot of characters in Tolkien's world, which is what makes it so fun, right? But obviously the movie series, Peter Jackson couldn't put every character in because there's like 150 main characters. Imrahil's one of them. He's super cool. Oh, I understand. I've gone through college and university. I know, Francisco. I get it. Yeah, but I think it's a really... So, Francisco, I used to literally play LOTRO in the background while I did homework, where I'd just leave it on because I like sound effects. So I'd go to the Dragonbone Inn Tavern that's on Lake Town in, you know, if you've read, obviously, the Hobbit books. So I would literally go here. This is a fun little story for everybody. Let's see, right here. And I'd go to Lake Town, and I'd go into the Dragonbone Inn, and I would just relax while I did stuff. It was quite fun. So yeah, it's a very relaxing game. It really helped me during college and university, very recently, to get through that, the relax, because I was able to listen to music, just hear the game in the background while I did homework, and then after I was done with the homework, I would play the game for a while, and then it would just help me chill out. Because I felt like I wanted to be there with my character sitting on a chair in the tavern. That's why. It's a good question. That's a good question. I wanted to feel like I was immersed in the world doing my homework in Middle-earth, which for some reason when I was doing college back then, it wasn't that long ago, but a few years ago, it just made me feel like relaxed. And also like the sound effects. So you can get the OST, right? The audio track on YouTube. Absolutely. Amazing music. A lot of it's done by Chance Thomas. I don't know about the newer areas, but he's done all the original themes and stuff. I've had him on the channel. Inkling's playlist. I have a review with Chance Thomas. Interview with Chance Thomas. But you don't get all the sound effects though with the OSTs and all the like ambiance of people talking like in a tavern and like music, like the change of music and time and that kind of stuff. I was a music major and I also did some computer science, but then I realized I didn't really enjoy the particular university I was going to. Wasn't really very handy. Some of my friends did it and were like, yeah, you shouldn't probably be doing that there. But yeah, music, mainly a music major, and then audio engineering, which has helped me now in my new career of being a YouTuber, which I was not expecting. There's a whole story behind that, but I am committed now. And that's why I look at these wonderful people supporting the channel. I've gotten all these super chats. Like, that is the way I'm going to be able to do this and survive as a main thing, right? So I appreciate you guys just watching and liking the videos. That's all free, part two. And people who are generous, like Brian there, and Andrew and Robert, who all gave super chats today. Let's see here. We're going to go to the islands. Ready? Well, it's daytime.
Management, nice. Very nice. All right, guys, so for those of you who didn't see this, like an hour and a half ago on the stream, the Shield Islands. So it is raining here too, because we're not that far, so we went far south, and we're in the Bay of Belfast. So this is out in the bay. So if you see, we're out here. So we were way up here a minute ago, up by we were at Dol Amroth. We took a boat, woo, to here. So this is the main island. We haven't fully explored it, but we did walk around with using the teleporters. I want to show you real quick.
It is a fine day indeed.
The waves. So let's go to where we're on the shore. All right, check this out. Look at the waves. Look at this. Look at how beautiful the water is too. The colors, the green. Isn't that cool? It's just really awesome, dude. The waves look awesome. It's so cool. So anyway, this is out here in the... You can kind of see the other island over there. Yeah, it looks great. And obviously, it is a rainy day. That's why you get the drops on the ocean. Look at the animation of the drops hitting the ocean. That's kind of cool. All over. Just kind of randomized. And also, this is where he met Mr. Krabby, who tried to kill me. And I was not able to defeat him yet. I mean, I probably could have. I tried really hard. All right, Mr. Krabby. It's rematch time, buddy. You ready? I'm not high level yet, but I think I can beat you. Come here. Come and fight me. Look at how awesome he looks. Dude, he looks so good. Look at this crab. It's so good. The textures on the animal looks so cool. Fight me, crab. Oh, I shall defeat you. Ahaha. Crab Slayer of the Shield Islands. Yes. I've got a new title now. Got some lizard creatures out there too. Sand lizards. What is that thing? Oh, a toad? Cool. Very cool. Do you have a PC? You should be able to run this game, Francisco. It depends how old is your computer? Because this game the engine is very. I'm running this game super high everything because I have a really good computer. But obviously, like I showed everyone a little while ago, you were here. When I turned down the graphics, it's not very intensive. So I don't think you had to worry about that. All right, let's see this in daytime. Here's another cool area. You can see some waves coming in. Oh, the storm's really coming in. Look at that storm cloud.
It is a fine day indeed.
It is a fine day indeed. I need to go to Voyager's End. Yeah, I think you'll be good, Francisco, unless it's like, you know, like when you bought it then, it was like a really bare minimum computer, and like, I think you'll be able to play it. Again, you're not going to probably get the same quality that I'm streaming right now. I would assume your computer could probably handle, you know, like high graphics. Probably look something like this. Not quite as, still good, right? I was laughing with everyone showing them old graphics. If you turn them all the way down, it's kind of like what the game used to look like. It didn't look this bad back in the day, but it's pretty bad. But that. I mean, I highly doubt your computer will have to run it this low. I'm pretty sure you could probably play it around medium or high, is my guess. Probably look something like this. But you can see, obviously, there is a difference when I turn it all the way up to ultra high. And there is something about this game that is interesting, too, that I was telling everyone, I tell everyone all the time, is that for some reason this game will scale, like, even if you have a computer that isn't super great, you might be able to play it on ultra high, but it might not look the same quality that I have, because for some reason this game allows, like, it gets better depending on your system. So, like, even if you have ultra high on everything, it might not look as good if you don't have a super good graphics card compared to another person's graphics card. So the higher your level, like, the better it looks. I don't know how that works. That's not a thing with newer games, but maybe because it's an older engine, it is. Also, look at how good those waves look. Isn't that awesome? This is the spot I wanted to show you guys, people who missed it, who weren't here before. But check this area out. Look at these waves. Look at the spray. Isn't that cool? I love the waves coming in. It's just such a cool effect. Laptop? You should be able to run this game on a laptop. But I mean, can you use a mouse and stuff? Because I think it's probably needed. Like, trackpad's going to be hard to play a classic MMO with. But, I mean, that's up to you. You might be able to do it. Probably possible. And remember, Francisco, it's a free game, so you don't need to pay for VIP or buy anything yet. You can just go voice LOTRO.com and download it, try it. If it doesn't work good, then you know on that computer, right? But, you know, try different graphics, try it out. Look at the wave from the side. Isn't that cool? It's awesome. Make sure I'm not getting messaged by my family here. All right, we're good. Yeah, anyway, this game, this is so amazing. I have a mouse. Okay, good. But the scroll button doesn't work. You might want the scroll button. The reason for? That's the only way to go in and out of your character's head and adjust the distance of how close you are to your character. So, but I mean, mice are really cheap, right? A mouse? Like, you could probably get a pretty cheap mouse for like $10 that will run just fine for the game. It's not the end of the world, but here for me, Francisco, my mouse, I dropped it a few months back and I broke the roller. And one day I was playing and I'm like, why can't I zoom in and out? Why am I just stuck at the same distance all the time? And then I realized my roller was broken. So it does kind of matter. I don't know. Do you guys know if there's a zoom key? Is there a zoom key? There might be a zoom key. I've just never used it. Anyone know? For him? There might be a zoom key, actually, guys. Zoom in and out. Let me look at UI settings. Key mapping. Let's just see. Left turn, backwards, forwards, walk, run forward, quick up, down, quick slots, visible bars, don't want that. There's a lot of controls in this game. Plus map? I can try it. Right, now that is my attack buttons down there, but maybe it's on the numpad you're saying? No, that's still trying to cast my abilities. You're saying on the... Nope, that just minimized my game there for a second for me. Maybe it's different for you guys, but we're still good. We're still good, right? I just minimized the game with that. All right. That's true. That's true. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the last spot I wanted to look at, which was, I think, Marnapa, right? I think that's the one spot we didn't go. Oh, Marnapa's cool, but it's like a little inland spot. There's one other spot I wanted you guys to see. Look at how cool this is. Look at the town, though. Very Mediterranean. And look at this waterfall. We were here a little while ago, but check it out. It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty awesome. That guy's over here fishing with his eye patch. Unless he, yeah, it's just an eye patch. I'm like, is he blind? Is both of his eyes?
Fair winds to you.
Fair winds to you. Alright, I just, I think I want to go to this place. Bell. Something. Yeah, here we go. I think this is where we were, but there was one other spot that had really good waves, but I'm trying to remember where it was. Do you guys remember which one it was that I haven't gone to? Oh, maybe it's... No, that's not that.
I guess it's, maybe it was the other area. Maybe it was down here. In Kurgan or whatever. So I'll go to I'm gonna go to Jack's now. I'm just doing swift travels around so you guys can see the areas in the daytime.
It is a fine day indeed.
Indeed it is. Alright, so those are the islands out there. We're now here at this port. I have to go up to the Horsemaster to get farther. And I'm all dressed up for this stream today, guys. I wore my my nice jacket here, which actually I showed you at the beginning, but it actually has buttons on it that have little ships on it, which I didn't really think about until I did it, put it on. I was like, hey, it's got little ship anchors on the buttons. I'm like, I'm getting all dressed up for the new Umbar event. All right, so let's take.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
This one's like, this horse stable master's like covered up. There, ruck something. Now, I could ride a horse all the way both times, but I'm just gonna do a couple teleports because this has been a blast of a stream, but I gotta go get some lunch here pretty soon. You can change the zooming in the key mapping. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So you can go find it and change it in the key mapping. So here's a cool town. So it's got kind of some of the old Gondorian, Numenorian architecture built in, and then you can see some of their houses of the Corsairs as they've moved in over the last several hundred years.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
I'm on the west coast of the Shield Islands. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on the west coast of the United States. So it's 3:18 for me right now, PM in the afternoon. All right, so here are the waves. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Check out these waves. Look at these waves. This looks like my house, dude. Look at that thing. It's huge. But it does like the spray. This is cool. And I'm gonna turn off the sounds for a second, the audio music. Just so you can hear the sound effects. This guy's very upset because he lost his fish. He was fishing. Isn't that awesome? Ah, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, we're glad to have you. I've got a couple other of our subscribers are from Portugal. So it's pretty fun. Tolkien brings us together because I've got subscribers from all over the world. I think we have a couple people in here right now from Australia, right? Ice? And I did a stream Return to Moria the other day with Council of the Rings in his Lord of the Rings channel, and he is from, that's a huge wave. He is from, the animation's awesome, Denmark, I believe. Yeah, San Francisco, yeah. So, California is like very long as a state, which you probably, if you ever looked at the United States and how we split up all the states, it could be like a country. It's so big, California, but it's really long. San Francisco is up near the top, that's a big city, and LA is down near the bottom. I'm not in the big cities. It's a big place. I'm in a totally different place, but I'm in Southern California. So, I for privacy reasons, I don't say exactly where I live, obviously. It's just a wise thing to do on the internet. Don't tell me exactly where you guys live, okay? Just let's not put our public locations. But country, state, that's fine. That's fun. That's kind of fun to learn about, or that kind of stuff. But obviously, California has a ridiculously long coast, kind of like, Portugal has a pretty long coast too. So actually, there's a lot of similarities between California and Portugal because they're both kind of long. Long things of land. I'm not sure if the sizes, trying to think, I think they might be similar in size, the state of California and Portugal, the country. But I'm not sure exactly the square, the kilometers or square feet, right? I know, Odie. Me and Odie want river mounts really bad. We want a boat mount. Look at those mountains up there. Look at how great that looks. That is awesome. So cool. I love seeing the waves from the side. They look really good as they come in. Looks really cool. And the splash. Look at that. That's really good animation. I love it. They really went above and beyond with the game engine. They're doing a really good job. Like, using this older game engine to make the game look so good. And look at all the palm trees. And the mountains. And the chickens. Bark! Don't you wag your little tail at me. Hey, Gamer Rev. Thank you. I'm so glad you like the channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining our community. All right. Yeah, it would really be cool to have some added. I've been advocating for boat mounts to the Congress of LOTRO for years. Yeah, just kidding. But seriously, I've been advocating for boats for a long time, water mounts. But obviously, it could cause glitchy problems. I think they're worried about because like the war mounts were a little challenging. But I think if they did water mounts like regular mounts, I don't think it would affect the game negatively with lagginess. I think it would be okay. Is Zollin my name? Yes. Yes, it is. No, I actually, I have my actual name, too. People know my actual name. My actual name is Garrett. But, I go by Zollin, so I usually prefer Zollin on stream. So if you guys say Zollin, I know you're talking about me. And obviously, I'm Voice of the Rings, my channel. But I am Zollin Ironshield, your host and guide of Voice of the Rings channel. My own mom will call me Zollin sometimes to get my attention, so I'm very used to that name. I made it a long time ago when I was not even in high school yet. I made up the name Zollin. Back when I started LOTRO. Zollin Ironshield. Yeah, I think they could pull off the boat thing. I think it's not a high priority because they had all these, well, a whole new land was their priority and expansion and making less lag, doing the new client they're going to put out pretty soon in a couple months, and redoing the crafting system, all that kind of stuff. I think they're focusing on a little bit more important issues right now. But yes, we would definitely like boats. Indeed. Let's go over to Umbar.
To you.
It's a nice nickname, yes. I would kind of like, I feel like Zollin Ironshield's kind of like my pen name for my whole, like, you know, my brand of Voice of the Rings. Not that it's really a brand, it's more of a community that I'm trying to build here with our channel. Because I also have voiceoftherings.com, my site that if you need any of my social medias, you can check them all out there. Join the Discord. The link is good for 1 week in the description too, and also my Voice of the Rings. You can find all the social medias down there in the thing. This is Umbar, by the way. Welcome to Umbar. This is the great city. They're building boats, you can see here. I went ahead and left the music off, even though the music's cool here, because, wow, look at this. You've discovered the northern shipyard. This is cool. They're like mid-building of ships. Can I go up that ramp? No. So let me get on top of the ship. I'm gonna sabotage it. All right, here is the great, there's the big lighthouse of Umbar. The sound effects are awesome. The seagulls, the dogs, you hear talking, and like the sound of clanking, whoa, bro, deckhand, this guy doesn't like me. Oh gosh, this guy's got 10 levels on me. Can I even beat him? Oh my gosh, he's deflecting my damage. He's too strong! Run away! Somebody save me! This man's trying to mug me! Alright, anyway, there we go. I think I outsmarted him. I'll go hide in the ship. I like how the ship is green. It looks awesome. Yeah, look at that lighthouse. It looks freaking awesome. So the city of Umbar is ridiculously big. You'll have to go back and watch the whole stream if you want to see us walk through it. We walked through it for like 45 minutes. Yeah. Wow, thank you for liking the stream, guys. Welcome, by the way, whoever just hopped in. Appreciate it. Let me just let you know right now, we'll be having another stream this weekend.
and we will be exploring several areas again, and I will be doing leveling. I don't know, I'm gonna have different streams. One's gonna be an exploring stream, one's gonna be like a leveling stream where I'll do voiceovers and go through the storyline of the new chapters, and or that will be on like a LOTRO adventure or a LOTRO tale later in the future with doing the stories and voiceovers. But we will definitely have another stream with the kinship, just exploring or whatever. So for my kinship members, level up. You know, if you want to be able to come over here, level, be at least like close to level 140 to walk around the city a little bit. Anyway, it's super fun. This has been a blast. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. We got over 40 likes on the stream, which for me is really helpful, and I appreciate it greatly. And thanks, guys. I think we're gonna probably end it here with me on the ship in my captain's thing, which again I did not think about when I put this jacket on this morning. This is like a captain's vest, and it has the anchors literally on the buttons. It's hilarious. Let me answer some questions real quick, though, before we finish up here. Yes, the Ironshield's name, completely I made up myself. Copyright. No, just kidding. I made that up, though. That is not taken from anyone. That's completely my own made-up creation. I really like it. It has a whole backstory of my fantasy of my character and his family. Zollin's character, Zollin Ironshield, has 4 brothers. He is the second oldest, so there's 5 of them. His father is Zollin Ironshield. So it's Zerlin, Zollin, Zorlin, Xylin, and Zarlin. Those are the 5 brothers, and him. And technically, he is. I don't know if I'm going to refine this later for story, because I like my fan fiction to fit in with not disrespect anything that Tolkien did, but technically Zollin is like a cousin, or a second cousin to Thorin Oakenshield. So, but I had to do it in a way that doesn't make it why didn't Zollin become king then? I don't really want Zollin to be like, he's like a royalty. He's off being an adventurer, but he's in the line. He's like in the same family group. So I might do a little bit of fidgeting with where I put him in the tree and his family later. But that's for a future episode. So yeah, Zollin Ironshield, he's pretty cool. He was there. He was very young when Erebor was attacked by Smaug. I think he was 15 years old or 18 years old, something like that, which is very young for a dwarf. Dwarves are considered adults at 50. So think of it being me being like an 11-year-old human child when Smaug attacked. And my character actually helped try to fight him off in one spot. Almost died. But him and his father, but you know, they got out of it without dying. So, and there's a whole story to that, which I think I said the story. I told the story on the storytelling live stream we had with the kinship event. But I'm also going to make a video on that in the future on the lore playlist. That'll be my fan fiction lore. Along the lore playlist, I do a lot of Tolkien lore, right? That's canon, right? There's like legends and canon, right? Tolkien stuff's always canon. Legends is stuff like I would consider things that are really, really good that should be probably part of the story, which is a lot of stuff that LOTRO does. So I would consider it like legends, right? Like kind of Star Wars does that. And then there's like fan fiction, which is my Zollin story. Yeah, thanks. Pretty fun. Cool. Hey, a couple more people hopped in the stream. Hi, guys. Yeah, so anyway, where can I read the lore of the roleplay that you play? So if you go to our homepage after the stream, go to my past streams or playlist, my streams playlist, and go back to the one that is. I'll just show you. I think it was I can link it in the description for you guys too. Give me 1 second. Let's see, where is it? I'm gonna look at my past live streams. I did a special. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste this to you guys right now. Let's see.
Fun stuff today.
Whoa, sorry. There we go. Okay, so it is this one. That stream. So it's this stream right here. So we had a blast. It's called, the title of the stream is Campfire Stories, Kinship Events. It looks like this, the thumbnail. And then you can see the information right there. Campfire Stories, Kinship Event. First, Exploring After. That's the title. But you can also just go to my homepage. Wrong one.
There it is. So by the way, this is my voice, just so I'm on the, since I'm showing you anyway, this is voiceoftherings.com. You can go to, you can find all my social medias, and if you're someone who came late to a stream and the link doesn't work for Discord anymore, this link is always good for Discord in my social medias here. All right, and then we got like a gallery for events we do and stuff, and some cool art. Some of it's copyright that my sister made, some of it's just fun LOTRO art that I put on there. And then you can find all my playlists and videos here as well, and go to my channels. And then you click the button, and then here's my home channel. And if you go to, oh look, we're live. Duh. Just kidding. Go to the playlists, and you can go to my live stream kinship events, or just live streams, whatever. I made a special one. You go to my, past live streams, you can just go through. And or just go to my videos, right? Live or videos. There's all my live streams that we've done. And then videos that I post, right? Now you know how. Problem solved. Hopefully that helps. Yes, add-ons are supported in LOTRO. They are. I have never done any personally myself because the game runs great for me, and I have a whole video on how to put up UI, make it look nice, but there are indeed some add-ons that are good, and it is supported. So this is a beautiful spot. I'm going to go ahead and log out, though, because I want to show you your question real fast. Oh, nice, nice. You have a whole, that's very cool. You're the youngest sister of Awen and Aomer. Oh, okay, I like it, I like it. You see right there where it says manage plugins? That button? The game is logging out my character still, so it's thinking. All right, this button right here, this is where I think you can do manage plugins and mods and add-ons. I'm sure there's other ways you could do it too, but this is their like built-in system. So, yeah, pretty cool. So, yep. So again, this is my main character, Zollin. Here's his brothers. You guys want to see his brothers real quick? So Zollin, this is technically his father. And then his oldest brother is Zerlin, right here. And then his brother underneath Zollin is Zorlin, right here. And then his next brother in line is Xylin, right here. And then the youngest is Zarlin, who is not on this account. I have him on my other account. So it technically used to be my sister's account and my other friend who played account, but now it's my account. And that's how sometimes I have Zollin and Zarlin in the same logged in at the same time. Zarlin's on a different account, my hunter, the youngest brother. Why is Zollin in jail? Which one? I definitely like my Z names. Whoa. Oh, this one? This is because he's a stout axe. The race starts in Mordor. That's why it looks like this. What did Zollin do? I'm pretty sure Zollin was also a stout axe. Wait, he's not in jail. And this is my Bjorning, one of them that I use. This is my burglar. It's level 140. My Hobbit burglar from a long time ago. Got a lot of characters. Obviously, Voice of the Rings, our minstrel. This is our main character that goes through the voiceover series. If you've ever watched my main series on the channel, again, I do a lot of other stuff now too, but my main series of LOTRO Tale, or do voiceovers, go straight through every one of the chapters and some of the quests. That's this character, right? I only get on him to do that. So like, that's why he's kind of like his own thing, because obviously I actually have some minstrels that are higher level, like this 120 minstrel, right? And then of course I've got Zalinor, which is a great name, chosen by some of my subscribers during the live stream, which sounds like Valinor, but with a Z. Sounds good. It's a good. So he's my my Mariner. So he looks pretty cool. Yes, it does. I have some guide videos on that, Francisco, if you want to check it out, but just the quick answer is yes, it does, but it's not very impactful. So don't stress over it. Don't be like, oh, should I do this instead of that? It's like, just play who you want to play and what race you... So just choose the class you enjoy to play and choose the race you can play. They've updated it where like hobbits can be lore masters now. That's a recent update. Things like that.
but this is Bree, by the way. Oh, and by the way, remember that thing I was telling you about? Can you still not do it here? What the heck? You know, is it a setting? Do I have a graphical setting off? Is that why I can't see the thing on my screen anymore? Maybe it turned off that graphics setting by mistake. Yeah, well, it's not important right now. Yeah, so this is my my guy here. My Mariner. Anyway, I'm going to be working on him more. Salad Christensen. Yeah, it sounds like that's a good Mariner name. So the Mariner does some really cool little stabby things. These guys are all too weak. They're not going to last long against my stabs. It's just instant death. On God. It just instantly dies. They're so weak because they're so low level. But anyway, I'm going to be leveling this guy through probably the Shield Islands. Lore Masters? No, if you go into here, I'll show you guys this to finish up the stream, okay? If you go into the character creation, you can stat axes are about the same height. They just seem to be a little slimmer and more stern the way they stand. That's what I've noticed. So if you go in, unfortunately, I have no free character slots, which is a little bit frustrating to show you a new character right now. But when you're making a new character, there's little story things at the bottom. Again, I have some guide videos on this if you want, Francisco. But there's little buttons you can click, and they'll actually tell you when you're on a class, there's the class button, and there's a race button. And they'll give you a little, like, voiced over story for, like, 5-10 seconds of, like, what their kind of background is and what they mean, right? So, anyway, that's kind of a fun one to kind of think about. Let's see. Where is my elven? Got a couple elves here. Don't I? Where are my elves? There's one. It's one of my elves. They're mages. Yeah, so think of Lore Masters and Lord of the Rings Online are mages that have pets. Okay? So like World of Warcraft has hunters have pets. Hunters don't have pets in this game. Lore Masters are the pet wielders, crowd control, mages, and that sort. The other big mages in the game are pretty much rune keepers. They're like lightning and fire mages, where it's a lot of natural abilities that the Lore Masters have. A lightning bolt from a storm, a ray of light. They'll throw embers, kind of like Gandalf. Think more like they're more inspired by like Elrond and Maiar, like Gandalf. Lore Masters. So they're pretty fun though to play. They are on the higher end of difficulty, in my opinion. You can play them and learn them. You'll have fun at the beginning, but when you need to, in like, let's say endgame, if you're going to raid or something, there's a lot you have to know how to do and control on a Lore Master. They are the control mages of the game. Also, another good mage is also the main healer of the game, is the minstrel. So they use like light magic and screams and like instrument attacks, and like beam of light will just blow someone up. They're fun, but they can't do damage when they're healing, really. Same thing with rune keepers. They can also heal, but they're also they're really cool looking though. Rune keepers. Here's Zerlin. They're really cool though. They're very powerful, high damage dealers with magic. So damage dealers again in the game are kind of like rune keeper. The champion's a melee damage dealer. Burglars deal good damage. Hunter, runekeeper, lore masters are more not on the DPS end, which they can, but they're more of a crowd control and pet, and they can heal a little, tiny bit, and they're kind of like a jack of all trades, the lore master, but they're really fun and they are quite complex. Captains have some healing. They also can use. They're also very tanky. Bjornings have some healing, but they're also very tanky. They can both deal damage, though. Pretty much in LOTRO, most classes can do two things, at least. Like, tank damage, or tank damage heal, right? Like, it's kind of like, there's a few exceptions, like Bjornings can, like, tank damage or heal. They're kind of like, they kind of do them all, but not always as good as some other things, but they're decent at it. Yeah, so it really just depends. Yeah. Yes, I do recommend checking out the interview with Chance Thomas on the channel. It was very fun to do. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I've met him in person too at my university. He's a really nice guy, and we hit it off and became friends. And then I was like, can I get a rate? You want to come on my channel? A few years later, and he was like, yeah. And then we had a great interview. It looks really nice. He's a little, it breaks up a little bit sometimes because he's really high in the mountains with his signal. But it's still really it's a great interview. We had so much fun. Me personally, I'm a big Guardian fan. If you like being someone who's really tanky with a big shield or do damage with a melee weapon. And they're more on the simple side of learning. They're less difficult than other classes. But obviously when you get professional with a class, there's obviously things that are hard at the end to learn with any class, but and make it special. But I would say Wardens are probably the hardest class to play because of memorization. You have to memorize your gambits, your patterns of your attacks to trigger different effects and abilities. Burglars are fun. They can be a little more challenging, but they're kind of a nice little in-between between like knowing where to be to, you know, sneak and using certain abilities at certain times like Lore Masters. Yeah. I would recommend, like, what do you want to play? Do you want to be like a melee damage dealer or range damage dealer? Magic? Arrows? Like, what do you feel like? I think that's what it comes down to. Chance lives in the Misty Mountains. Yeah, exactly, Jeffrey. He actually does live in the high mountains. I'm guessing he's in Nevada. I think that's where he is. Or he could be somewhere else maybe. But there's a huge mountain range in North America. So it goes up the spine of California on the right. There's like a split, two of them, and the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevada Mountains, and they're big mountains. They're very big mountains. Really, the only place that has bigger mountains is up in Alaska, which is technically the United States too. It's the same mountain range. And then, of course, like the middle part of Asia. And then also the Alps, obviously in Europe. Those are the other big mountain ranges. So it's like those are, and then there's one that goes down the spine of South America, though, isn't there? I don't think there's any mountains in Africa. Like, there are mountains. Let me make this better. I don't think there's any mountains in Africa that are bigger than the ones in North America, like in elevation from the sea level. There might be one or two. Now that I think about it, there is one mountain chain in Africa that's really big. But anyway, it's unimportant. I got major sidetracked right there. When major geography in my head. You like mages. Okay, if you like mages, I highly recommend either playing the Rune Keeper or the Lore Master, because they are the magey ones in Lord of the Rings Online. And then if you want to be someone that uses light magic and instruments and also be able to be a healer, Rune Keepers can also be healers, but I then recommend the Minstrel. The Minstrel does a lot of burst damage, like boom, lots of damage all at once. The Rune Keeper can do burst damage with lightning or over time damage with fire, has a little bit of ice magic, and then the Lore Masters have a lot of crowd control, meaning controlling the battlefield, stunning people, you know, buffing their allies, debuffing the enemies, and then, like, the Lore Masters have a couple flashy abilities, like their big lightning strike is really cool. So we're on CrickHollow. Well, Gamer Rev, guess what? You're on the right server. All right, yeah, but you feel free to join us. We have officers again. Join the Discord, guys. If you want to have more connection with the group here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to my Patreons for their support. They're the best. Thanks, Brian. Brian doesn't like me to shout him out, but he's a Royal Guard, so thank you guys. He's too modest. And then the subscribe button's gonna be there for later, or down there if you're in the live stream. Episodes over there later, and all my links are down there to social medias and all that stuff. You guys stay happy. Baruch Hazad, Cruzad, I menu. Have a great and wonderful day in Middle Earth. Thank you for joining me on this trip, whether you watch this as a video or live here with me right now. And I'll see you guys in the next ones. So stay tuned. Turn on that bell. We're going to have lots of more live streams of Umbar. See you guys. Have a great day in Middle Earth. Yep, absolutely. You're welcome for the stream. I had a blast. I'm glad you guys did too. See you guys.